Representing Break City, Shakur.
Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meets him with a straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother, Just Due.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link. Word 'em up.
Seem a little laggish or something, y'all, man. Shout out to the fan, man. Let me know if my audio is good. How y'all feeling, man, on this good Thursday, man? We back to build on this boxing and give it its just due. We always do, man. How y'all feeling? Shout out to my homie, Cal Coolett, man. Crush the legend, my dog, man. The queen, Miss Just Do, is in the building. Look at her flexing, being a member for 33 months. It's damn near the whole time I had the channel. Shout out to my baby girl. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again.
Right,
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to Lewis 4500. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Ghetto Fab, what's good with it? How y'all feeling, man? We here. We back with another boxing build, y'all. How y'all feeling today, man? Hope everybody had a good day, man. Hope y'all ready to talk some boxing, man. You know, so just watching the nightcap. Ocho and Uncle B. Shout out to Ocho and Uncle. AJ64 in the building, man. Shout out to my homie John. What's good with it, bro? How y'all feeling, man? We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. What it do, Kyle? What it do, my guy? How you feeling? You know, these videos was being sent to me yesterday, but I didn't get to it. You know, we was talking about what we was talking about yesterday. So I decided to speak on it today. You know, right before I got up here, I read another article in regards to Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. a potential clash. Like I said, you know, with these fights, man, nothing is done, nothing is etched in stone. Especially when you talking about a guy like Errol Spence, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt, because you know you want to hear it from him. You want to hear him speaking like he on his way back. So, I mean, the fact that it's even talks though about this fight is a good thing, man. Because again, people been wanting to see this guy come back for the longest. And the crazy thing is, right? You know, he has this no tune-up policy, right? This no tune-up policy. And, you know, Jermell Charlo ain't no tune-up for nobody, but at the same token, these guys both been out the ring for 2 years and some change or something like that. And it would kind of it'd be an even fight, you know what I'm saying? But I still think that Jermell Charlo has business with Abbas Barrow that just upset Ennis Tellus. So I think that might take place before you even see him at Errol Spence, but it is still a good conversation, and we're going to talk about it, man. Shout out to the homie Cal. John, yeah, man, y'all double tap that screen, man. Sub to the channel if you new. We're going to keep building and growing, y'all. Y'all already know. Shout out to Lewis. I'm feeling pretty good, man. Cornelius, what it do, my guy? You know, Mike Coppinger, I know he's not the popular guy to be reporting on things, but sometimes when they take it to these public platforms, you know, I tend to listen to it a little bit, and it's worth a discussion. But, you know, you also heard about Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz, but that's something we've been hearing about too. And you heard Lamont Roach even echo the same sentiments that that's somebody that he is looking like Pitbull. Forget what interview he did where they asked him about it, and he pretty much hinted to it like, yeah, it's looking like Pitbull. So we got something there, you know what I mean? So even if you don't see Errol Spence and the Jermell Charlo right away, which in my eyes, like I said, you probably more likely not to see it that way, because you know, I think Jermell Charlo is looking to get back in the title picture, right? And I think the fight with Abbas Barrow will put him right back where you need to be. And I think that Errol Spence fight will still be there, especially if it's something that the powers that be are talking about actively behind the scenes. Then, yeah, we can go with that. That's something we all want to see. I want to see just how good of a fight it could be. You get what I'm saying? Banks, my dog, man, was good with it. Definitely one of the favorite fighters, man. Camden was good with it in the building, man. Now it's Pitbull pulling Roach up, right? Right. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? Cornelius, how that worked, right? It's crazy how that worked. I did hear something about this potentially being at 140 too. So that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. If that is factual, if that is true, that it is possibly going to be at 140. But I'm gonna play the video from Mike Coppinger over there, Ring Magazine, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it right from him, so y'all can know where I'm coming from with this. But shout out to my dog Reef. He had sent me these videos yesterday, but I went and found, I think, the full video where he talked about the different potential matchups. So we're gonna get to it, man, like we always do, man. Hit the like button, double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel, support the build. We're gonna get to it. Yeah, man. John said take a Pitbull for the upset. That'd be a true upset too. Lamont Roach better not. We gotta go out there and beat Pitbull up, because it's one of them things where you ain't getting a Tank rematch, but you gotta beat this guy up. You get what I'm saying? It's somebody that Tank did fight, and you're gonna have to kick his ass for real. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to take it to him. This your opportunity to do it, and you gotta shine. You could ill afford anything less than a convincing win. Can't be a struggle fest and none of that, because people gonna be all over you. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, Pitbull just he throw bombs. Like, hey, it's no secret. Like, he trying to knock you out. He's trying to knock you out. He not about to play. He not concerned with anybody's boxing match. He not concerned with a decision, what the cards look like. That dude just in there simply to seek and destroy. That's what he try to do. And if you let him do it, you're gonna be dangerous doing it. You know what I'm saying? I like the heart of Pitbull Cruz though, man, because he'll really go in there and just like go for it all. He really go in there and go for it all, y'all. He put it all on the line. You get me? It should be a good one, man. But look, Lamont Roach take advantage of this opportunity, go in there and kick his ass. Shout out to the homie guy.
It's time for the part of the show.
So this is what, shout out to the ring, because they've been dropping these updates. And look, I know it's early, it's very tentative, but y'all know me over here. I just love a good boxing conversation. And this fight, I got an old clip because I like to jog y'all memories, man. Low key, man, this fight always seemed like it was something that could happen. I'm telling you, they always had something about them, like some like unspoken competitive, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Competition type situation with each other. I was just shouting you out. Shout out to Reef. He just popped in the building. My guy. I asked my manager to pick between Bud and Canelo based on their latest face-off pick. And she picked Crawford. That's funny. Shout out to the manager, man. Double tap that screen. Let's get to it. So, and Max Kellerman being back on the screen is refreshing. I ain't gonna lie. For boxing.
Where Mike Coppinger gives us the latest from the world of boxing. It's what we call Cop's Corner. He's our resident. What is it? A snitch, an informant, an insider, a rat. All right, Mike. First of all, how many stories are you breaking right now?
We have a few. I don't know if they're anything big, but
you don't have an actual number. You're just going to make it up as you go along.
We'll make it up as we go along.
What's the first one?
First one is, Max, I'm hearing that in December we have a done deal for Isaac Pitbull Cruz against Lamont Roach.
Okay.
That's going to be Lamont Roach jumping up in his third weight class in as many fights. That's going to be at 140. And look, these are two guys that gave Gervonta Davis all he could handle.
No. Pitbull gave Gervonta all he could handle. Lamont Roach beat Gervonta Davis. Lamont Roach has a win. I don't care what the record says. He knocked him down. He didn't get credit. Tank went to the corner. He didn't get a point deduction. Yep. The commission reviewed it. They messed that up. Lamont Roach won that fight.
And the thing about that strap season, he already said if he fought Corey, it'd be like next year, maybe the first quarter. So that's something that's still potentially on the table. So don't get too down on it. You might get to see that fight, but it ain't gonna be no results you think though. It ain't gonna be Roach beating Corey. I could guarantee you that. And I'm willing to even bet people that. If that fight get made, I'm willing to bet. And I love Lamont Roach and his rise and all the recognition he's been getting, but that's going to be something different for him.
Okay, those are the Tank Davis kind of bracket right there.
Absolutely, and I think the winner, you have to think, would get a shot at Gervonta Davis next year if he's done, gallivanting with this circus that we have coming up. Yeah. But
that's true.
What do you think? What do you think about that fight?
I mean, that fight is horrible. Jake Paul versus Gervonta.
No. I mean the actual fight.
Oh, the actual fight.
That's an interesting matchup. I think Pitbull, Lamont Roach.
No, I mean,
he asked about an actual fight. They ready to trash Tank. Like, who cares, bro? You was talking about fighting Pacquiao a while back, bro. A while back, you made up a Pacquiao fight. You legit was about to do an exhibition, but you got injured or something. Like, man, I hate this, like this tearing people down, bro. You had that chance to fight Jake Paul, you would do it too. Y'all, these dudes be killing me with that, man. You definitely, and you was about to fight a much lesser guy in that exhibition. Forgot the kid's name that you was about to fight. One of them guys, I think from Japan or something. You was about to fight one of them. You get what I'm saying? I'm with you, Cornelius. I don't think so. All due respect to Roach.
It's a good matchup. I would give my personal opinion. What I think Isaac Cruz could beat Lamont Roach.
Why?
I think Lamont Roach had the perfect style for Gervonta Davis. I just don't think Lamont Roach is that good of a fighter. He's had one good performance against Gervonta, but to me, you put him in there, any of these other guys, I don't think he's going to have that good of a performance. People were expecting him to get beat up by Gervonta. That's why people give him so much credit. But he didn't, and I don't think Gervonta was at his best.
You think he won the fight? Do you think?
But he did better than you, though. He did better than you. You got dropped in the second round. Your nose was leaking, and Tank almost punched your kidney out your back. You see how quick he had one good performance, better performance than what you had. You told the world you was going to knock Tank out. You told the world Tank was dumb. That's what you did. You told the world you was knocking him out of there. That's what you did. You forgot. I remind you, man, don't trash Lamont Roach. He had one good performance. Now he had more than one good performance. You just don't watch the man's career.
Lamont Roach won the fight.
I do believe that.
Lamont won that fight, but I'm going with Roach. I think he wins. Pitbull's good. He's a dog, but I'm not a big believer in him. I went to that fight when he fought Ryu, and he outboxed him, outclassed him. I think Roach does the same thing.
Again, but styles makes fights, because Lamont Roach also got beat up by Jamal Herring pretty bad.
Yeah,
Jamal Herring.
I mean, that was shocking to me to see.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get beat up by Jermell Herring pretty bad. You see what I'm talking about? Come on, Ryan Garcia, and Mike Coppinger. None of y'all gonna correct him. That was a close fight, and he hurt Herring late and almost stopped him. That was a close fight. Yeah, he lost it, but it was really close. He tripping, bro. He definitely tripping.
A guy that Jermell Herring beats, and then he goes, I thought Gervonta Davis was going to just slice through Lamont Roach. I was shocked by that. I think this is a coin flip fight. I don't think Cruz is at his best right now. I think it's going to be a good fight, too.
Yeah, I think it is a coin flip. I agree with you. Pitbull, bigger, stronger. Lamont Roach, a better boxer, in my opinion. A little more wrinkle in his game. What's next? What's next up? What do you got?
What's next? Possibly, we have two fighters that have not fought since
Man, Lamont Roach, we're going to talk about it.
2023. Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence.
Ooh!
Not
The shark is back?
Not close, but I'm hearing talks. It could happen next year. I'm
That's
told.
like the loser bracket from the main event on Saturday night, right? One guy lost to Canelo, one guy lost bad to Canelo, and one guy lost bad to Crawford.
Well, look, I'm into that fight, actually. I think it's really intriguing.
And just for the record, for the people that's in here, that's why if you see the title, I call it a rumor, right? Because it's just early speculation. He said early talks, though, so it ain't nothing done. It ain't close yet. But that's a fight that I believe can get over the hump because both of those guys are in similar situations. They've been asked about the fight in the past, and they both seem to mutually have that kind of energy where, like, yo, I'll fight him, right? Like, the money right, I'll fight him, man. You know, Charlo, and when Charlo tagged the lion biting the shark, that just made it more of a reality, right? That made people feel like it's something that could happen. You get what I'm saying?
Ryan, you've trained with Derek James. Obviously, he's your trainer. Errol Spence being sued by Derek James, and then you have Jermell Charlo, who's still with Derek James, right? So that could be another storyline there.
I mean, to me, that's a fun fight. When I heard those two names together, I mean, that's like a lot of beef there. Derek James obviously trained. I don't know if he trained both of them, but I know that Errol Spence, his last fight, I don't know how he comes back from that. You know,
that's what's crazy about.
He got cooked.
That's what's crazy about both guys.
The same way you come back from getting your rib halfway punched out your back, Tank beating you up, right? Same way you bounce back from cheating Devin Haney and having Osterine in your system. Same way you bounce back from getting beat up by Rolly Romero. What do you mean? How you come back? The same way, right? Get back in there and fight. Train, get a full training camp in. Sharpen up and get back in the ring. I'm sick of y'all down Errol Spence. Errol Spence went farther than you probably ever going to go in your career, respectfully, man. Don't sit up on that platform and be all comfortable, man. The man lost one fight to one of the best fighters in the world who actively about to go out there and dethrone Canelo Alvarez Saturday, man.
Given their careers until Charlo fought Canelo, until Spence fought Crawford, given what I thought of them, given the quality of those guys, they were shocking losses. Right. The fact that Charlo basically stopped trying to win in the first round against Canelo, I never thought I'd see that from Charlo. Yeah. Proud champion, excellent
Lions
fighter.
Only.
What's that?
Lions only.
Yeah.
Dude.
A lion is a shark.
Dude. And then the way Spence got beaten by Crawford, at least Spence has the excuse, which is legitimate, the explanation of the car crash. He's past his prime. He hadn't looked the same. But Charlo, I was mystified by his performance against Canelo.
Right. And that would be another fighter moving up in weight. Errol Spence would be going to 154 for that fight if it happens. Either way, he's going to go up when he comes back. And you're talking about two guys that are going to have basically, 2.5-year layoffs.
Yeah. It is an intriguing,
but
though.
Boxing is better when Errol Spence is out there. And
absolutely.
Charlo. And I will say this, that fight's going to be more about pride. You talking about Houston, you talking about Dallas, right? Yeah. And they both came off losses. That's a great fight for Charlo and for
All right,
Spence.
What's next? What else you got?
We have in December, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh mentioned to you, right? Japan versus the world. Right. December 27th in Riyadh.
I kind of broke that story. I don't think this should be Cops Corner. I think this should be my story. Right. So go ahead. Yeah.
So Inoue's fighting MJ Akhmadaliev this Sunday morning. So it's going to be a few hours after Canelo and Crawford walk. We're going to have 4 a.m. on the West Coast where we are about Inoue and Akhmadaliev.
You think Akhmadaliev has a chance? What kind of shot does he have to win? Remember, Inoue has been reached. He's been touched recently, and he's in with a very good fighter.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, what kind of shot he got, man? Kevin always been ahead of the PBC fighters. Behind the hands TV, my dog said about fighting. Both guys asked their resume in the way. Others can't just air out fighting from stable mates. Next level, I'll fight anybody. I'm telling you, I like it. I got an old clip for y'all, man. Just add some fun.
Akhmadaliev has a real shot. He's a really good fighter. He's crafty. He trains with Joel Diaz and Indio, and it would not surprise me at all. But Inoue is the best. You have to always pick Inoue. And if Inoue wins as expected, he will defend his Ring Magazine Championship December 27th against David Picasso, who I think is a pretty good fighter, Mexican, young, exciting. And what's intriguing to me, Max, is the co-main is going to be Junto Nakatani in Riyadh, moving up to 122, which puts him on that collision course for the fight we all want to see against Inoue, which could happen next summer in the Tokyo Dome. Will be the biggest fight in Japanese history by a mile.
Japan has become such a boxing hotbed over the last couple decades.
That's dope, man. Anyway, just keeping it moving, man. Look, I ain't mad at him. I just want to see how far he can take it, bro. I ain't here to overanalyze the greatness. I'm just here to see it, witness it, man. That's a small guy that be really absolutely kicking ass, man, in every way, shape, or form. And MJ Akhmadaliev is about to be another victim. And that kid, David Picasso, when he get his hands on him, he going to be another victim. Man, anyway, just look like ain't too many guys that's going to beat him, man. He going to have to go up another weight class to be challenged. That's what it looked like. Damon was good. Benavidez versus Yard is coming up. Absolutely. And I love that fight. Love it. Love the fight, Benavidez and Yard. Can't wait to see it.
I know you love Inoue. He's the best. Is he the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, according to you?
I believe so. I mean, for me, he's definitely the top from the eye test, at least. You know, for me.
Ryan just saying the politically correct answer. Yeah, for the eye test for me. Like, ask him to name 3 Inoue fights. I bet you he couldn't do it, bro. I'm willing to bet you anything. You could ask Ryan Garcia right now to name 3 Inoue fights. He wouldn't be able to do it. He just saying anything, bro. I'm telling you, it's the eye test. The eye test would have told you he got put down a few times, and you ain't never seen that from the Crawfords, the Usyk. So Usyk don't matter, right? Well, maybe he don't count.
He's just so explosive. His combination, the way he moves, you know, you see him get dropped, come back, knock the dude out. So for me, you can't really go wrong picking Inoue as the top.
We've been talking about lions. We've been talking about sharks and all that. Now, I'll let y'all do all the analytics. Y'all two and you. I'm the fan here. When I watch the monster, all he does is put everybody down. He might go down for a second. I'll be back. I got a coach. And he puts them down. So I would say he's at least 2 or 1.
Or 3, because there's Usyk and Bud. If Bud
wins the fight. Don't forget Bivol.
I love Bivol. I would put him 4. Like, I would put one of those other guys as 1, 2, or 3, and I would put Bivol, the next guy.
I would agree with that.
The other thing about the monster is it's not just that when you said he puts everyone down, I'm talking about he fights everyone. He goes through divisions and he basically says, go get me the top dude, and puts their pelt on the wall.
And Akhmadaliev has been calling for this shot for a long time now. He actually was on the doorstep of it, and he got upset by Marlon Zappalis. That was a shocking loss. I think Akhmadaliev is a lot better than he showed in that fight. And I think that.
Yeah, but Akhmadaliev is a victim of his own choices, right? Continuing to go to the well one too many times instead of trying to unify, being weird with the people that he chooses to fight. And I said it, he was going to go fight these guys one too many times and somebody was going to upset him. That's exactly what happened. And then for him to get beat by the guy he got beat by, Marlon Tapales, you're not going to beat not beating monster, bro.
This is a real barn burner.
Inoue is the reality of what Tank Davis is marketed as, right? Like, that's when the way Tank is marketed is the way Inoue actually is. Right. He's going through guys and fighting everyone.
Yes, he is.
Whereas I shouldn't just.
Tank Davis is not marketed as that. Why you got to see, man? Max, I love you, man. I know you qualified to talk on this sport just like anybody else. But damn, man. That's why I see it a bit different. Hey, why you got to take the shots at Tank? Yeah, I don't think he marketed the way Inoue is. Tank market is what it is, man. He's one of the biggest ticket sellers in the sport. That's what that is. Don't tell me that's not. They're not selling that. He's the undisputed guy, the pound-for-pound king. They'll say he on that list, but, you know, they're calling him the face of boxing. But the people made that decision a while ago calling him that. So I just don't think they marketed the same way. I can't see that, though. Maybe I'm missing his point. Flawless mentality. Shout out to the OG Dr. Mark. How you feeling?
Pick on Tank because there are other fighters like that
I feel you,
who are perceived a certain way, but when you actually look at the divisions they go through, they didn't fight the best fighter in that division. Inoue fights every fighter he can in every division he goes through, and he goes through all of them. It's absurd. All right.
Good conversation, though, nonetheless, man. Good conversation, nonetheless. Bruce, guys, peace to the OG. How you feeling? I still like Max, man, his breakdowns and stuff like that, but I just don't think Inoue and Tank be marketed the same way. I don't know. I don't see it, you know. where he at destroying the competition and snatching up belts and beating any and everybody that they put in front of him. I mean, I think Tank just moves a much different way and is doing what he doing. You know what I mean? I think it's much different. You know what I mean? Shit, I think they tapped into different markets, right? If anyway had the kind of market over here that Tank did, man, it'd be something different. It'd be just on a whole nother level. But where he from, and he's just as big as Godzilla or something, man. You know, so ain't no slightest shade to anyway. But he gonna make an example out of Akmadali. But let's talk about it, y'all. So y'all heard about it, man. Y'all heard what Mike Coppinger, whichever one y'all want to call him. Y'all heard what he said. A couple of things that he reported on. You know, this Lamont Roach fight, like I said, if you can't get the Tank Davis rematch, you had to do something else that made sense. And I think this would be one of the options, right? Obviously, with Shakur not being the option in this situation, simply because it's looking like he said it'd be a next year type of thing if that were to happen, right? So you already knew he was going to take a fight in between. He made that clear. So I don't know, man. I just think it should be a pretty solid card if they could put this together. I like the Roach and Pitbull fight. I really do. I like this fight, man. They in there talking about it's a coin toss and it's like it's a toss up. I don't know, man. I think they sleeping. Lamont is a smart boxer, and Pitbull, no disrespect, he one of the crash out kings in boxing. Like, he just getting there and he don't go. It's like you stick the little, cork behind him, you wind him up and he don't go. Unleash, what's good with it, fam? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and he only know one way. He don't do no backwards fighting, no lateral movement, no none of that stuff. He not concerned with nobody's boxing match, being surgical with it and none of that. He going in there and he blasting bombs, hooks, uppercuts, overhands. Like, that's what he on. You get what I'm saying? Straight like that. Very rarely use to the jab. You get what I'm saying? We know what Pitbull going to do. I don't feel like a guy. Now, yeah, you could bring pressure, but one thing you know about Lamont Roach, smart, really good eyes, timing and shit like that, good reactions. He know how to make the right moves. I don't know. And he's very poised in there. I don't know if he'll fold under that pressure that Pitbull bring. I don't think so. Yeah, man, look, the man is dangerous in his own right. The shit, it works, right? He dangerous. He come forward guy, man. He relentlessly bring the pressure. But I don't know, man. I think Lamont Roach, he's experienced enough, is talented enough to overcome Pitbull Cruz one dimension that he got. Because let's be honest, it's a dangerous dimension, and it's been very successful for him in his career. But I think against guys that can box well, it's a consistency in how he looks against those kind of guys. And if you telling me from a style, if you're a believer of styles making fights, yeah, I can see the pressure, like, making the fight interesting, right? But for me, unless Lamont just has a bad night, something like that, I don't see him making a mistake some of these other guys made against Pitbull. I see him being able to box him. You know what I'm saying? I see him being able to box Pitbull Cruz and have success doing it and win. Now, will he stop him? Nah, he ain't gonna stop him, because who stops Pitbull? Nobody does, right? With that little, he barely got a neck, got a head like a tank. You get what I'm saying? And he come with that high guard, or that, you know what I mean, tight high guard. It's be hard to get a clean hit on him. But I just think that one dimension is not enough. I think Lamont Roach and company, him and his dad, to do the homework necessary to beat a guy like Pitbull. I'm just being honest. I'm a little surprised that Pitbull will even be interested in this fight, but then again, maybe not. Maybe he looking at it as somebody that fought Tank. They didn't rematch. Maybe if he beat him, that'll earn him a rematch. Maybe that's what Pitbull thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, this could be fool's gold for Pitbull. Like, and nobody can tell me that that's not something they at least considering. They know the climate. They know what's up. They know this was the last dude Tank Davis is in the ring with. He was supposed to get a rematch. In his mind, he thought he earned the rematch with Tank, right? So he didn't get it. They got that in common. There's that backstory. Both of them are two guys that took him the distance, right? You get what I'm saying? There you go. You got a little backstory to sell the fight right there. You get what I'm saying? Got a little backstory right there to sell the fight. Two former Tank Davis opponents, Gervonta Tank Davis opponents that went the distance with him. You know, people talked about rematches. They didn't happen. Now they fight each other. I know Pitbull and company is like, man, if we beat them, we should get a Tank fight. I know it. Nobody on earth can make me think that that's not how they believe, or at least thinking. That's what's on their mind. They like, man, we can do it. We can get us a Tank Davis fight, man. A rematch. I guarantee you, it's one thing, he will not let that rematch go, Pitbull. But to me, I just don't think he's ever done anything to warrant a rematch with Tank. I don't think he beat nobody special to warrant a rematch. He beat Rolly, so did Tank. You get what I'm saying? So I know that's what this is about. Maybe this is what they both doing. Shit, they fighting each other, man. Maybe the winner is looking to get their rematch against Tank. You get me? Maybe they both trying to get their rematch going. You feel me? They both trying to get a rematch, man. You know what I'm saying? They both, man. Pitbull, like, man, I know I can beat him. You know, Pitbull want that. He won his opportunity at another crack at it. But like I said, man, Eddie was good with it, fam. How you feeling? Say Ryan sound like he's still trying to get that Tank rematch. Truly hope we don't believe what he's saying about Roach. Yeah, right. Talking about Jermell. You can tell he don't know what he's talking about. Jermell Herring beat him up bad. No, he didn't, bro. That was a good fight for both guys. Shout out to Jermell Herring because he pulled it off. But Lamont Roach was on his helmet. You know what I mean? And toward the back half of the fight, the back end of the fight. You get me? But yeah, again, man, two former opponents to Tank. That's the backstory for them. And I'm pretty sure that's the motivation for them in many ways, right? They get past each other. You know, Lamont probably hoped maybe they could, you know, revisit that rematch. Or if not, then maybe move on. Who knows? Maybe you'll see him entertain the Shakur Stevenson fight. But either way, man, I think as long as Lamont Roach is to come out on top, and they talk about December possibly for this fight. I like it. I ain't mad, you know. But Lamont Roach need to move on anyway. Keep busy. This is how you do it. Dangerous, you know, it could be a little tricky fight though, you know, but nah, it's not one I don't think he's gonna lose, bro. And Lamont Roach got a beard on him. He's good defensively. Like I said, I think he deals with pressure very well. Right? He deals with pressure very well. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll be good, man. Boy, what it do, homie? Was good with it. What's good, Rob? What it do, homie? How you feeling? You already know. Y'all double tap that screen. We getting ready for Saturday. We building on it. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Crawford and Canelo stuff, but I kind of want to just change the pace a little bit today with something that, you know, my guy sent me. And like I said, man, the good thing about this fight is you heard Lamont speak about it, right? As far as Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence, you just heard Jermell. We seen Jermell Charlo's post with the lion and the shark talking about how it ain't no friends and stuff like that. And you know what it is. Cut what it do on me. What's good with it, man? I don't know why the comment ain't showing up right there. Damn good shot. Yeah, he got a good shot. That's looping shot. That's what I'm saying, Cal. Them big, wide looping shots, he like to load up because he throw everything hard and he try to knock you out. He rarely changed the speed up on his punches. And I think it's something that somebody can get accustomed to and timing. And I think Lamont Roach has sneaky good timing. Like, we learned some things about him in the Tank fight. And low key, if you want to be honest, man, some fighters, when they're faced with tough opposition, they're able to raise their level and compete at a really high level, win, lose, or draw. I think Lamont Roach is safe to say might be one of those guys. And it's not even saying that he'll beat any of these guys that, you know, you see as a top dog at the respective weight classes. But I just think he's the kind of guy going to give you a good fight, man. Because he understands the game, been grinding. He can fight. Smart fighter. Get what I'm saying? Roach will catch him with that straight like he did Tank. I'm telling you, man, that style right there that he coming with ain't it. It ain't it. My bad. I thought that was I was going back to 35. Nah, I'm hearing. I heard something about a potential. I thought I had the post in my notes, man, about it. I thought I did, man. But yeah, I seen something about potential 140. I could be wrong. Could be wrong because it's still early, man. They liable to change or say anything, but the good thing is that we do know that this is where it's headed for Lamont, and it is what it is. He said it. He was going to try to take a fight to keep active in between a potential bigger fight. So I could see exactly why he would do this. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense. And like I said, it's a guy that took Tank Davis a distance. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I think if you was to knock Pitbull out, maybe you beat his body up because it's clear that his chin is granite, pretty granite, solid, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe you go to his body, man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy if Lamont could stop a Pitbull Cruz. That'd be wild. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be pretty wild if he was able to do it. He was able to really punch Pitbull in his stomach, fold, double him over, and stop him, y'all. What did he do that? He stopped Pitbull. Emmanuel, what's good, homie? How you feeling? If he stopped Pitbull Cruz, man, that shit'd be hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It'd be funny, though. But a good fight nonetheless. Let's see what weight it's at, though. 140, that'd be crazy. Pitbull ain't no 140-pounder, so I don't know whose idea that would be, right? Wasn't his last fight at 35? Yeah, I swear I hated Forever G's, yo. It was like that all the time, yo. I used to think that when I heard people say that about notifications, they was like joking. But nope. Nah, they be doing some BS, man. Appreciate you pulling up and rocking out with your boy. And McLean was good, man. Let's talk about it, man. But yeah, man, it's the little pinball versus a smart fighter in Lamont Roach. And I think he would make Pitbull adjust to him. He would be able to catch on to them wild ass attacks. Him just coming forward and trying to knock you out. Like that shit don't work with fighters that are smart like that. You get what I'm saying? Unless you a guy that can't handle pressure. And that's not Lamont. So I think stylistically, he'd come to Pitbull will come to him, and I think he'll eat shots, counter him, pick him off, be smart. And if it's in the inside, Pitbull ain't got no inside game. He just wing shots. He real rugged in there, man. You just got to be mindful because he'd throw a shot from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That dude just go in there and go. He only know one way, and it's like a buzzsaw. Just go in there and try to land the shot, knock you out. The last one was at 140 again, too. Yeah, I think 140 is nasty for him. He don't look good up there. So I was over there cheating with the nightcap. Shout out to Forever G's. Yeah, that 140 don't look good on him. Cut. He need to leave 140 alone. But that would be interesting, though, for Lamont, though, if he's taking a one-off at 140, because then what you'll do, come back down to 135 or possibly even 130. That's weird. Like, it's going to be crazy to see what he decide to do when it's all said and done. Want to see what Lamont do, man. But this is definitely a fight that I think he could win. Big ICU. What's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, I don't know about y'all, man. Anybody in here got Pitbull for the upset? Because it'd definitely be an upset. I don't think so, though, man. I think he'll box him to a decision, man. And, Pitbull, because he is who he is, he'll create some moments for himself, but I don't think it'll be enough to beat a Lamont Roach. And I don't see him. So I think his only way to win is to knock him out. And not for nothing, Lamont got a damn good beard, bro. He got a damn good beard. That wouldn't be easy to do. It wouldn't be easy to knock him out. So I got him beating Pitbull, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got him dusting Pitbull off, man. As far as this other fight, man, with Lions Only Charlo. Oh man, Lions Only Charlo and Spence. Like I said, y'all, I think the evidence has always been there with them, man. And who knows if it ever happens, man. Like I said, just the conversation alone is enough to make me think it could happen, because it's at a time where it seemed like they might need each other low-key. Get what I'm saying? They always been competitive with each other. I'm got memories. Damon, what it do? Blue pin out already out for Pitbull. Yeah, boxers, he's just gonna struggle with boxers all the time, in my opinion. Eating really shot on seeing. Yeah, it's hard. You gotta go to his body, beat his body up. I think the KO Pitbull. Not gonna be a headshot. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this up, man. Y'all double tap the screen for your boy. Y'all remember this video right here with these two, bro? This shit was classic. Ah, man, what's going on? What is going on? Shit was classic, man. This joint right here was classic between Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. This right here, man. I be catching little stuff, man. I don't know if I be making something out of nothing, but I always felt a certain way when I seen this little clip. Them dudes is competitive, man. Way back then, it always seemed like it was something there that, you know, could lead to them fighting each other. Yeah, with that.
Like, it's just like somebody playing basketball against each other.
See, y'all gotta understand. This guy got personality. You gotta bring it out of him. See, the coolest thing, man, we didn't hung out, we done been to clubs, we done did everything. Everything in the world. I ain't did nothing bad. Ever. So we didn't been everywhere. We didn't went to camp. I remember last camp, we went to the club, got back in, bro, I gotta go, bro. He cool because I'm sparring him. So I'm thinking I'm going the next day. Yeah, he ain't get back in until 4. Facts. Hey, bro, you going to the gym? If he would have said no, yeah, we ain't coming there.
I can't like an hour late though.
An hour late. I was on time. He said, yeah, we're gonna be there. I'm in camp, so I'm in camp. I leave my city to go to there. So I gotta do what they tell me. I go, he an hour late. I'm warmed up. I'm shot about him. Errol gonna walk in. He see me training. He gonna put this shit on quick and go. Hell no. I got in there. 3 rounds, I think 3 rounds, I was like, oh yeah, we went out last night. No sleep, no food, wake up in the morning, eat some protein and drink some. Not enough.
Do you ever play Derek James? Like, because y'all hang out so much, do you ever like have a silent agreement? We gonna bullshit today. We gonna do it.
We ain't did him that way yet.
Yet.
Let me tell you why. Because we'll bullshit because Coach come from like 3 different spots. He be moving around the city all day. So it's not like, hey Derek, I'm not gonna pop up today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna do some shit like that, I'm gonna have it like where we fill up the gym with balloons or some shit. Hey coach, we at the gym training and he walk into the gym with a bunch of balloons and he pissed or some shit. I'll do something crazy like that, some personality shit like that, but we would never really take a serious moment. Like we there. Yeah. We work hard. Like it ain't, we the best in the world, but we really work hard.
You gotta respect the grind, man.
So, man, yeah, I remember this throwback. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because they vibing. Y'all like, why are you playing this? They just having a casual conversation. Until Charlo say how you knock out all southpaws.
Sparty southpaw and Ennis Lonnie Lotta back at the other gym. He's throwing another great southpaw. What are the differences you've noticed with both southpaws?
I'm a southpaw killer. Why? Because I'm getting better. Daily, yearly, weekly, monthly, I'm getting better. Different styles. Got a southpaw that moved all my life. Now I got a southpaw that stopped all my life. I mean, damn, what can I ask for in my career? Southpaw should be nothing. I think I knocked them all out, to be honest with you. I knocked every southpaw out. Thank you. See, I'm glad we together right now.
Oh, talk about it.
We're talking about during the fights. Look. Southpaw.
Yeah, that little shit right there as soon as he said it. And the southpaw killer, look at Spence's face. It's southpaw killer, man. I think I'm gonna knock them all out. He knocked me out. He didn't know he wasn't talking about him, but he just had to throw that in there. I don't care, man. This is fun.
Thank you. See, they think, I'm glad we together right now. Weekly, monthly, I'm getting better. Different styles. Got a southpaw that moved all my life. Now I got a southpaw that stopped all my life. I mean, damn, what can I ask for in my career? Southpaw should be nothing. I think I knocked them all out, to be honest with you. Knocked every southpaw out. Thank you. I'm glad we together right now.
Oh, talk about it.
We're talking about during the fights. Look. Every southpaw. Come on, they know what I'm talking about. Look, I got it.
Nah, Spence, like, nah, I don't think they knew what you was talking about. He had to say it one more time, y'all. Shout out to X Shape, man. Y'all double tap.
Next rhyme, man. Now you sparred Southpaw and Ennis Lada back at the other gym. You sparred another great Southpaw. What are the differences you noticed with both Southpaws?
I'm a Southpaw killer. Why? Because I'm getting better. Daily, yearly, weekly, monthly, I'm getting better. Different styles. Got a Southpaw that moved all my life. Now I got a Southpaw that stopped all my life. I mean, then what can I ask for in my career? Southpaw should be nothing. I think I knocked them all out, to be honest with you. Knocked every Southpaw out. Thank you. See, they think, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad we together right now.
Oh, talk about it.
We're talking about during the fights. Look. Come on, they know what I'm talking about. Look, I got it.
Oh, we gonna title. Oh, it's definitely gonna get titled. It's definitely gonna get titled. You knocked out every Southpaw. For sure.
We need to get to the shoot because we gotta go.
And the title is Jermell Charlo tells Errol Spence to his face he knocks out all Southpaw. So they not lying. That legit was the title. So Errol was on point. They don't know what you mean.
Man never knocked me out in sparring.
Clear, bro.
That's a fucking lie. All right, this motherfucker work hard.
Man, who is that dude, man?
We gotta kick him out the gym.
I ain't never seen him before.
This shit come back. He know he wrong. He shouldn't even come back.
I mean, the weight bully and stuff, man.
Yeah, like all that crazy shit. But look, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the lies because I have to agree with them already. But we really work hard, and I'm a man enough to know that I can say that this is like my brother in boxing because I go to Dallas to train, not in Houston. And when I'm in Houston, I'm actually with my brother. When I'm in Dallas, I'm with my brother. So it's always a good feeling. And I'm gonna continue to knock him out. I'm gonna continue to train hard. No, nigga, I'm big, nigga.
I'm big, but you ain't that much bigger than me.
I knew last camp I had to get in shape. I knew last camp I had to get in shape. I had to get in shape last camp.
It's just like it's always some type of competition there. And you big, you ain't that much bigger than me. Like it's Spence already sizing them up. I'm telling you, it always been there, yo. It never was a question to me. Never was a question whether it be Jermell and Spence. Like it was always Mel to me, always, yo. Cause just it's something.
Continue to knock him out. I'm gonna continue to train hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm big, but you ain't that much bigger than me.
I knew last camp I had to get in shape. I knew last camp I had to get in shape. I had to get in shape last camp.
You should look a little more.
It's a difference though. Look at, nigga, I'm 2 inches taller than you, nigga. And then I'm sorry about that word. I care about them. Look. Bigger than you, bro.
Bro.
We in this thing though. My competition is with me every day.
So y'all training together because y'all a week apart anyway. So y'all in camp together actually.
Yeah.
When you start camp?
Supposed to be next week.
Me too. Monday and Tuesday?
I don't know. She getting pushed back.
Sorry guys about the pushback shit. They BSing you, dude. But look, let's go hard. We're gonna let y'all know this year, 2018, we taking over. It's the Charlos. It's the Texas edition. I don't know what else to get y'all. The champion edition. If they want it, they know to stay out the way. They know. And if they don't stay out the way, they're going to get ran over like a bus. Broop, broop. We out there. You dig? 2018, Charlo lines only. Hey, you heard what that man said. Man, down. You dig?
We won't let that go.
Thank you.
And he just
Mel wouldn't let them people go. He kept talking. Yeah, I remember this. Yo, I don't know how y'all see it. Shout out to Milton. If you throw a ball at somebody's leg, yo, y'all fight. Yo, that little, I'm telling these little interactions, the sign's always been there. Them two would definitely fight. Them two definitely fight. There's no way they sparring session was competitive, man. You said, why did Canelo turn out big Charlo fight? I think Canelo just, he strategically fought. He got to a point where he just fought who he wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? And them Charlos wasn't on the menu. Them Charlos wasn't in the plans for Canelo at that time, I don't think. But this fight right here, man, I don't know, man. It's a Texas thing. You got what? Dallas, Texas, and Houston, Texas. I don't know, man. It'd be a fun fight though to see them two go at it, because I think they really put it on the line against each other. I just think they too competitive amongst each other not to. You can see it from the comments of him saying he stopped the southpaws. The way Spence just started looking like he ain't stopped me. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to see a fight between them, man? Hey, he said that the famous line, you know, if it's your brother, then you eat with him, right? And that's what Spence said. So, and you got Charlo, he sparked it back up, man. But you know, if nothing less is good promotion for sure. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight between them two, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing them. I wouldn't mind seeing the two Charlo mix it up with Spence, bro. I think it'd be worth the while. So they made that franchise belt up from all Canelo and what, none of that. That franchise title was always stupid for boxing to me. Always. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get Mel back. We need Mel back on the scene, man. You need Mel, bro.
Man, listen, Crawford all over the place, dog. Matter of fact, we from Texas making Crawford popular. Shout out to the Charlo twins and Errol Spence for making Crawford noticeable in boxing. Because the motherfucker ain't fought in I don't know how long. And I don't know how y'all still got him on pound for pound, but I guess he won some of the disputed title when he was at 140. But it's a whole other level when you take a notch up. Y'all people don't really understand that, because at 140, they don't hit the same as 147. And then once you get to 154, oh, God, who the king? Yeah, Crawford just jealous. Crawford jealous because he ain't got no money. Yeah. Crawford, he's scared of Spence, and he don't want to fight because his check ain't right. He want to try to get to the money. Everybody over here chasing the bag. I'm chasing the bag for my family, too.
Get him back, bro. That's the one. That's the Charlo. Get that dude back. Get him back in the ring, bro. This dude used to be going off, yo. You give him any opportunity to go off, he go off.
Shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me?
Quick before I play it, he posted the lion chewing on the boot too, Yoda. So that was the shot at Boots. He did Virgil, he did Boots, he did Spence, did a few of these guys, right? He did a few of Fundora. He did a few of them. So he did, you know, that was his way of mentioning Boots. And Boots' brother responded or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Boots' brother had responded.
Did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How did he just jump from there to there?
Like, give me this angry Charlo
connection back. He got to this world. Where that tall, lanky motherfucker at?
Give me the angry Charlo.
Make the decisions on who I want to fight next. Fundora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking compare. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
He's a group.
That's why he got me.
Okay. You know, when I moved up in weight, and soon as I called out Spence and my name was being involved in Spence, he acted like that was his fiance or something. It's Texas and this and that. Boy, you from Lafayette, Louisiana. Why you screaming Texas? You from New York. You know, let Errol handle this, and you just sit in the sideline, because we all know he be beating you up in sparring. You know what I mean? That's why you.
See right there, man. That's why I let it play out. You heard what he said. We all know. You know it was a little. You know they always whispering about the sparring, but the truth is you never know what happens. Sparring is sparring, but I think at the end of the day, like I've been saying, man, if them two ever find themselves in the ring with each other, it'll be a fun fight, man. Just don't know what the hell Errol Spence still got left at this point, but it's only one way to find out. And obviously, from what it seemed like, he dropped these little breadcrumbs here or there just to let you know he ain't finished yet, right? So I don't know. And like I said before, that's Mr. No Tune-Up himself. So he don't even want tune-up. So there you go, right up his alley. Why not break bread with your brother? Like he said before, I'm just not against seeing a fight, because at this point he need to do something, and it's clear that he don't want no parts of fighting or giving Keith Thurman an opportunity in any way, shape, or form. He just don't want to fight that guy at all. That's one thing he ain't refused. He ain't budging on. Shout out to my guy Optim at LDTV. Blessings, Brody. How you feeling? That's just one guy that he refused. He won't lock in. It's like Keith Thurman don't even exist to him. I mean, now he got to go fight Fundora, and we already know that's going to be a wild-ass fight in and of itself, man. But we're going to see, man, Errol Spence, man, the longer he's out the ring, I don't know what a return going to look like, but there you got that Houston versus Dallas, Texas angle, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? They could fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? If they put them all on the same card, Pitbull, Cruz, Lamont Roach, Spence, Charlo. I know that's wishful thinking, but at least you got Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz to kind of look forward to. I guess they say in December-ish. So let's see. Shout out to Hot Spot. What's good with it, fam? It's another day in the building on this boxing, man. Just a couple of these fights that just rumored, or it's kind of out there. I feel like one is a rumor, one not. And then they talk about NUA fighting this guy Picasso. He really need better competition, man. None of these small guys is not gonna do nothing with this man, bro. So I doubt you see all three of these fights on the same card, man. That's wishful thinking. I seriously doubt it, but definitely could see that one at the bottom. And NUA fight Akhmadaliev, I think that's a better fight than this Picasso guy, man. These dudes, man, with a name like that, he gonna get chopped up, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Get his ass whooped, bro. That's how much better than the competition that Monster and NUA be. These guys be looking like tune-ups. This shit is crazy. It's crazy to be looking like tune-ups. Like mess everything up. I wanted to see Maul whoop on Plant. I think Maul just still experimenting on what he gonna look like being back. You get what I'm saying? I think Maul experimenting, man. I don't think he know exactly what he'll look like. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna take their time with him. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Plant, but shit, Plant looking rough as of late too. He just took a L. That's something that they said they in talks about anyway, Hot Spot. I don't want to make it seem like it's a fight that's happening, but I just like the conversation because it's something that seemed like it should happen now at this point. Low key, they could use each other more now than at any point in their career. You know what I mean? He sparked a lot of conversation with that line biting the shark, man. And then, now you're seeing the little ass clips pop back up when they were sparring each other, which wasn't much really happening in that clip, but it's still, it's something people talking about. So look, man, I'm just for it. And this is another interesting dynamic. They once was in the same stable, not no more. Neither guys with Derrick James, different trainers, different parts of Texas, right? There you go. Got a nice little, I don't know, a little unsung rivalry or something like that. You get me? They are, like I said before, they always been competitive, so I don't see no reason why they couldn't go in there and fight. Telling you, low key, they need each other. The time they've been out the ring, 2 years, two years and change, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it wouldn't be ideal for it to be Charlo first fight, but Spence, like I said, he don't seem like he want nothing else but what he want, and that no tune-up kind of mentality is making things strange for him, or tougher for him, right? Because you won't take no welcome, no get back fight, no tune up, no, you know what I mean? He just won't do that. So hey, throw his ass right in the deep end where he want to swim at. You know what I mean? Throw him right there. Really big boy. He probably could pick up some weight, Damon, in between fights, Monster, anyway. Because not for nothing, man. Any grown man, I doubt if it's easy to stay 100 and something pounds forever. You know what I'm saying? What is he? 120? What is he at? 22 now, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the only way he gets challenged, though. Took that L and ain't been seen. Yeah, I think that the issue with Spence taking the L, and again, why I will take that information coming out with a grain of salt. That's why I call it a rumor, even though they saying it in early talks. It just, I feel like it's a lot of shit they got to iron out before that's a reality. As far as, Charlo first fight coming back definitely won't be him. You get what I'm saying? Then Spence find a trainer yet? Is his legal situation taken care of, right? And do PBC have a plan for him? I'm gonna be honest, and I ain't pointing no fingers and I'm crazy, but it just seems like going against the grain or this situation right here was a result of going against the grain and them not seemingly having a get back plan for him. Like they definitely expect for him to lose, because you can't tell me had he beat Terence Crawford, he would still be on the sideline like this. You get what I'm trying to say? There's almost no way in hell that would be the case to me. I just don't feel like that would be it. Somehow came hella high water some kind of way, they would have got him back inside the ring. Get what I'm saying? But I think with a loss, and then when you got other little contributing factors and things that's probably not all the way ironed out, they probably like, man, you know what? You could just sit on the sideline for a while they trying to figure it out, because that's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean? I feel like no fighter is planning on staying, out the ring for 2 years or 2+ years. Like, I just don't feel like that's ideal, no matter what kind of ass whooping you took. But like I said, it's always things that they go through in their real life, their personal life, that'll keep them outside the ring. And then there'll be things on the business end that don't be shored up, that'll keep them out the ring. I think it's been a combination of things potentially with Errol. And sometimes when you hear the little breadcrumbs that he dropped where he tweet and say little things, it almost sound like he's not even in a rush to get back. Like, remember, he had that I'll be back when I'm ready kind of mentality. So, it seemed like he ain't pressed necessarily, right? When it seemed like he ready to come back when the situation is right. But what better fight? Like I said, I think that Charlo fight would be crazier than a Fundora or anybody else they was talking about him fighting. More network, what it do? You don't want anything to do with Bud no more. So, any interesting fight you like on the undercard? Which one? You talking about this weekend? This like they won't fight Thurman? I just wish he would have let up off it. You know what I mean? I do. I think he would have, man, because he could have used him too. Shout out to OG Napoleon, man. I think he could have used him too, Opulent. You know what I mean? As a good win, bro. Good win, good name. Like I said, Keith Thurman only lost once. You get me? I always wish that he would have changed his mind. And the longer he was out the ring, it seemed like he would just want to revisit that. But he's stubborn on that one. That's one fight he ain't giving the people. I wouldn't mind seeing it. 154 pounds, him and Keith Thurman, him and Charlo, good fights. Either one of them, but and Keith done went in there with that damn human Stretch Armstrong, and that's about to get crazy for him. So we'll see. But man, not for nothing though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if this is me being selfish. I wouldn't mind seeing Spence just one more time to see what it look like, bro. I do want to see if this guy will look the way, that we once seen him once upon a time, or close to it, right? I would hate to see Spence go out with that loss like that, but we'll see, man. Now, you just keep hearing these little whispers about fights and him coming back, but I think when you start seeing him post more, man, or maybe he speak about something, then I'll get excited for it possibly. But until then, we'll see. This out of here. We just deserve to have a retirement fight. Something, right? You get me? Something. Yeah, believe it or not, right now, him and Keith Thurman would be a good fight. It'll be a good fight. I think it always would have been a good fight. Even if you had Errol Spence beating Keith, I think it would have always been a good one, but he just don't want to let up. But yeah, I'm honest, salute to the legend. EJ, yeah. I mean, I think he's still planning on fighting, though, it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like with some of the stuff he posts, but it seemed like he ain't pressed And I that could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He probably waiting till the time, right? Perfect situation, if that exists in boxing for him at this point. But like I said before, I think the biggest loss was just not having a plan for him when he lost, because, you know, to be out the ring that much. That's why I say I wish we knew a bit more, but I got a couple of little details that may be the reason why he ain't in the ring. So it is what it is. Spend some of that ass, both millions. Lubin is 54. That's it. Lubin a good fight. You see Lubin be all about that smoke. Lubin fighting Virgil Ortiz, so you already know how Erickson Lubin coming. He be with that smoke, man. Lube be with that smoke. Erickson Lubin be with it, but I don't know, man. Just something about these dudes, man. I would like to see the fight between the two. I couldn't say he's spending some of them ass whoop millions. Spence out there raising the band. You know what I mean? Kids playing soccer and all that. Just chilling on the sideline. Cooling. But let's keep rolling, man. Like I said, I think we could look forward to a potential Lamont Roach and Pitbull, but that Charlo and Spence, I think that's more wishful thinking, right? As of right now, I couldn't see them giving us that right this minute. You get what I'm saying? Couldn't see it. Keith and Earl makes the most sense. It's just like somebody need to tell the truth, man. Y'all got to holler at your boy, man. He's stubborn. Big Fish stubborn as hell. He won't just get in there and play nice. Going in there with Keith, man. Going in there with Keefy Pool and fighting, man. Going in there with Keefy Pool and give him a go, man. You know what I'm saying? Go in there with him and have a good fight. Have a good fight with him, man. Stop him, man. Be the first guy to stop him to the body, man. You know? You ain't going to be the first guy to beat him, but be the first guy to stop him. Now Fundora mess around and beat him to that. So, and that's the thing, too. He get beat up. He already don't see them fighting, but getting beat up by Fundora definitely weakens the chances of that happening even more. So, I don't know. At this point, I just want to see Spence come back. Look, he obviously ain't announced no retirement. Somebody mentioned something about the car accident, and he made it a point to repost and say, I ain't dead. Like I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Eric, what's good, homie? How you feeling? Y'all double tap the screen. Let's keep building. We're going to keep getting to it. So, I don't know, man. It's just, idle time sometimes could be a fighter's worst enemy. But maybe in his situation, maybe like that, the extended amount of time off has gotten his body right, man. Maybe he's gotten a chance to really rest and recover. Who knows, right? Because it ain't like it ain't got to be the end of the world. You just never know. So it's all up to him, maybe the way he's been living at this point, right? So we'll see. I just root for the man. I like to see him get back in there. And when I seen that little video of him hitting the pads, it was refreshing because it's been a minute since we seen Errol Spence out there hitting some pads. And then he said with some authority, right? And I know the gym is probably only them in there, so the sound effects might be a little exaggerated or whatever, but just was good to see. You know what I'm saying? Good to see him getting some type of active work in. You know what I mean? His weight looking like it's down. Just want to see what he got left, man. It's only one loss. And like I said, I just would like to see him come back because there's so many people that throw him away after just one loss. It's crazy to me. Man, it's crazy. That's why I say, like, everybody's easy to root for a dude that's winning. But show me if you still rock with that dude after he done got his ass beat, especially the way Spence did. And I know the real one's like, yeah, man, we still rock with him as a fighter, man. We want to see if he bounced back. We want to see it. If he retired, then cool. Blair to Flair. R. Stokes, what it do, man? We're a couple days away, my guy. Blue Hustle, man, what it do on Big Fish embarrassment, took the fight out of him? I don't think so. Nope, no excuse. I think what happened was, I really don't. I think he went against the grain. That's my honest opinion based on the information I got. I think he went against the grain and giving us this fight. I think that could have probably created some issues. I don't think there was a plan for him to lose. I know that might sound crazy. Like, that's just not something they anticipated doing because it seemed like it wasn't no strategy to getting him back. ASAP or nothing like that, right? It didn't seem like there's been no sense of urgency. And then he had the situation with Derrick James going on as well. So then you gotta find a trainer again, gel with that trainer, feel comfortable enough to go through an entire training camp and then get in the ring and actually fight. So you could see why it'll be some things that'll keep him out of the ring, right? You could just imagine, right? And then let's just be honest, Amazon Prime been in the building, but since they've been here, it's been like, the shows are coming out, but it's not with the consistency that it was once upon a time. So with that being a factor as well, you find some of their biggest stars on the sideline, some of their biggest earners is on the sideline. You know what I mean? Some of the biggest names on the roster is not getting fights. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, through his career, like whenever he got a date put out there by Errol Spence, it was pretty much sign, seal, and deliver. You could take it to the bank. But after the loss, with the Funduras, like think about all of what they did. They had something has to not be all the way right for them to put him in the ring with the golden ticket, put out a date, snatch the date, put out a date, snatch the date. Like something right there tells me that it's something clearly different because that never was the protocol for Errol Spence fight. Like, right, when they told us it was a date, and we could take it to the bank, like I said. But now you see things being in a much different way, and you just see all the speculation of who he could fight, who he gonna fight. So I know when he probably see my title and be like, man, what are you talking about? I ain't heard nothing. You know what I mean? So you just never know. But hopefully he gets back in the ring sooner than later. Z23 was good. The Butcher in the building was good for him. I better be careful and not just winging shots tonight. Yeah, you got to box and be smart. So as long as it's not Greg Hackett. It's the way he lost. Yeah, I mean, look, but losses happen, yo. People come back from it. I don't think as funny as it may sound, I don't think that's the reason for him not. I think that's the last reason why we ain't seen him back yet. The way he lost, like, I don't think it's like no long-lasting damage or effects. I just think it was just, an ass whooping, right? Sometimes, you get your hands put on you, man. But I don't think he had to like recover no long-term damage and nothing like that. So I don't know. I don't think that's what's keeping him out though. Like I said, I heard the legal situation, and obviously it got to be something on the business end because they actually was promoting him in Fundora to the point where they had him get in the ring. So you get what I'm saying? And that created the illusion, at least in everybody's mind, that was definitely the next fight and it was coming up next for him. And then for it to be delayed and then postponed and call back again, it's just like, it is not a good look because it just leaves him out in the cold for even longer. Now we speculating if he's going to possibly get in there with Jermell Charlo. So, So he should retire as well, though. Yeah, I won't say he should retire. But yeah, losses happen. I'll say one thing, Opulent. The only thing that would make me really truly feel like that is if he came back, and took another L equal to the one he just took. Right? He came back and took an L like that. Then I'd be like, yeah, that's yeah, the writing might be on the wall, but. One ass whooping, you definitely entitled to bounce back. Shit, even two, depending on what you got left, like on the circumstances. So, what I mean? It's just, like I said, it's easy to root for these guys when they winning, but shit hit different once you take an L and you see how people really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? How people really feel. So, like I said, I would always want to see the dude bounce back. I think he deserved, man. He deserved one more go. EJ deserved another go. Yeah, now he deserved another goal, man. Let's keep rocking though, man. So something I seen, y'all. Matchroom had dropped it. We're gonna move on, man. So look, shout out to Mike Carpenter. I know people don't like him as a source of like information, but like I said, as far as Lamont Roach and Pitbull, we already knew that was possible. So that should be next. Said December, we're going to be looking out for that. The Errol Spence stuff, grain of salt there. Wait till Errol Spence post something. Hopefully, he get back in the ring at some point next year, right? You know what I mean? I doubt if he come back this year, but if he come back sometime next year, that'd be pretty cool to see him back. Let's keep rolling, man. Matchroom had dropped a video earlier, right? He dropped a little video, and with Boots and Canelo in it, and Boots and Canelo, and it ain't really show no sparring per se, right? But it kind of, we junkies, man. I think only us or me would just clip something like this out, because you see these dudes working. But you see, they showing their feet. They're not really showing what they was doing in there. But I don't know. Just from the sounds of it, man, like, I don't know. I would love to be a fly on the wall when Boots was sparring Canelo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that. Just to see what it looked like. Just to see what it looked like and what they was working on. For real, for real. But no, I'm not showing up the media workout. I ain't even, truth be told, I didn't even pay attention to that. Did they not? They didn't show up to the media workout? Did they? I didn't even watch. I never really, sometimes I watch them. Sometimes I catch them. I didn't catch that. I didn't realize that's what happened. They didn't show up. My joint feel like it's a little lag, bro. Feel like I'm laggish, man. I don't know why it's like that. I gotta fix something. I gotta figure out what's up with my connection for real. They're not stay late for it. No, they didn't show up. Oh, what? I wonder what was that then. Wonder why that was like that. That's crazy. Neither one of them showed up, huh? Dang, that's a bit wild. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie. You're third about to get pushed, aka original Skywalker. Yeah, man. Everything all together from the car crash to stop, man. He fight, where he look for his bud, split with DJ, inactivity. Say he should retire. Now I get it. Yeah, I get it, but I just feel like I think some things look worse than what they are, right? And as long as he's able to return to form, to some kind of form that looks like Errol Spence, I'm with it. But check this out, though. They had these dudes sparring, and I don't know, man. Just listen to this.
It's fun, sparring Canelo. Trying to pick his brain. He got I think he 70 fights in. Turned pro at 15. So I was picking his brain, having fun, and sharpening my tools. That's about it. I
know, yeah.
I got
I don't know. The way they edited that, man. You hear a lot of what as my guy behind the hands is say, either ish. You hear a lot of that going on. I would love to be a fly on the wall for this right here.
It's fun, sparring Canelo. Trying to pick his brain. He got I think he 70 fights in. Turned pro at 15. So I was picking his brain, having fun, and sharpening my tools. That's about it.
Nah, they did it intentionally.
I got
like as far as little grunts and shit, you hear boots going on, but they did that intentionally so they don't show you it. They'll show you feet, but they're not gonna show you actually what they was doing in there. But it's just something to speculate. It's just interesting that they decided to put that little piece in there. You know what I mean? Because they know it is the timing of it is around when Canelo is about to fight. They put out the sparring pictures. It's speculation as to what happened in the actual sparring with each other. You know, people saying he done swelled Canelo eye, blacked his eye, all this weird stuff. So I think they just took advantage of the moment right there, decided to implement and insert that little clip in there. You get what I'm saying? And man, I hope Boots make a statement come the 11th of October, man, against Lima. Because it's time to get 154. That's what he said in the video, 154 takeover. That's what I want to see. I like the energy in his approach. And the fact that he looked bigger than Canelo, to me, when they took that picture, is crazy. Now, seeing him in this video earlier, he looked a little slimmed down, but I think he might have been right about depriving himself of the weight for a while, because now he's starting to look, I don't know, already, he ain't had a fight yet, he already looked like he belonged. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep rolling. Y'all double tap the screen. We're going to keep building. So let's get to this, man. Because I seen this earlier from my boy, when my boy Rugaru was breaking down what makes Buzz special. And I remember we was having this conversation, and I was telling y'all, are saying, you know, for the people that are just saying it's money, it sounds crazy, man. You hear Regis telling you how competitive this dude is. Same shit that forget it, just another fighter just talking about the same thing. This dude don't want to lose at none. Shakur said the same thing. Like, everybody that's been around this guy that's been able to soak up his energy say the same exact things about him over and over. You hear like shit like this is funny to me. You get what I'm saying? This is the guy that's going into that range. So I just beat him at ping pong, then he beat me 3 times after that. Sore loser, and he'll make you play him 100 times to tell you when. He won't let you win at nothing. Is that somebody that's only fighting for money, bro? I'm pretty sure that ping pong game was free as hell. But this is a dude that'll go in there and want to fight, want to challenge you at anything. I'm telling you, man, Bud will probably have a damn spitting contest for real, for real. Man, they probably have a damn spitting contest, bro. Andre Ward, nope, not from today. If it's from today, I didn't catch it. Bedlam is crazy, man. But I'm telling you, that's that guy right there. That type of competitor right there. David was good with it. Yeah, I had spoke on it yesterday. He joked about it. He had said, well, in one clip, he was like, what shoulder? And he kind of like flexed, like he denied, you know, he shot it down. But then another time at the podium, he was like, yeah, my shoulders hurt, maybe my left shoulder, my right shoulder. He was like, don't tell Canelo, though. So he kind of, you know, he joked about it. He just made it a joke. I don't think neither of the shoulders hurting. And the reason being is, I mean, I followed his career. Like I said, I don't catch everything, remember everything, but I can't recall a time in his career where he had shoulder surgery. They're saying that a shoulder that he had surgery on before is flaring up, and it been bothering him for the last 8 to 10 weeks. But I don't know, somebody made that up according to what Bud Crawford said. He said people just made up their own, you know, guess their own information right there. You know what I'm saying? The image of truth. He said, R.P. Terence Crawford, man. You better hope he don't beat your boy Nello. I'm telling you. Better hope he don't beat your boy Nello. But let's keep rolling. Where that clip at with Regis, man? Talking about how competitive this dude is. And I like the little conversation that he had with Max Kellerman as well, man. Max on boxing.
Take over. Man, you here, bro. I'm not right here. But all right, if I go right here, I'm really going to be. You in front of me. That's what I'm saying. But I'm longer than you. That's what I'm saying. You not that long, bro.
Look how competitive he is. Look what they doing, bro. I don't even think y'all get it. Pay attention to what they doing.
I'm coming back. All right. Mark. Go. On my son. On my son, you know it. On my son, you know it. Let me get your watch for you, brother. Let me get your watch for you, brother. He know it. slow-mo.
What the these dudes seeing who could punch the guy's hand. This dude is
I wasn't laughing so bad. I wasn't laughing so bad.
He hit it with a dude on. That's right.
I wasn't laughing so bad. I wasn't laughing.
That's a fact, though. But y'all get my point. Like, this, the competitive nature of this guys, I think is, I don't know, it's unmatched, bro. Just never seen nothing like it. I mean, this dude, anything, man.
What's next? What's next up? What do you got?
What's next?
I wasn't looking for that. Who's my clip at with Regis, man? With Regis.
I want to fight him. Oh, widow. Lucky I didn't fight the nigga, but I want to fight him.
I always thought about that. I wonder how Regis feel about this nigga now. Like,
Man, even back then, I knew how good he was because my coaches and shit at the time, they was like, he ain't been hit. I'm like, bro. I'm like, that nigga, I studied this shit, bro. I really studied about it. That nigga is up there with Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali.
I believe that. I believe that.
Time will tell, but he's up there, bro. I can tell his mentality. Nigga don't drink, he don't smoke, he trained all fucking day long. He got that. He, like I said, different mentality. He can switch. He got power. He's strong as shit. I seen him deadlifting all that shit. Man, that dude a straight athlete.
That's why if he wins, he's the greatest of all time.
You hear what he's saying, man. That's shout out to Quentin Randall and Regis, man. Regis like, bro, this dude different, man. I'm telling you, come from a different cloth. He said he up there with all of them. Yeah, Henry Armstrongs, the Ali's, the Ray Leonards, like he up there. Now be pissed off. They probably be mad as hell at Regis for saying that. That's what Regis said, man. I believe him. You know what I mean? Shout out to Regis Prograis, the Rougarou, man. Double tap that screen, man. I'm gonna play that again. I like that. I like that clip from him, man. I like what he said here. I do.
I want to fight him. Oh, widow. Lucky I didn't fight the nigga, but I want to fight him.
I always thought about that. I wonder how Regis feel about this nigga now.
Man, even back then, I knew how good he was because my coaches and shit at the time, they was like, he ain't been hit. I'm like, bro. I'm like, that nigga, I studied this shit, bro. I really studied about it. That nigga is up there with Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali. I believe that. I
believe that.
Time will tell, but he's up there, bro. I can tell his mentality. Nigga don't drink, he don't smoke, he trained all fucking day long. He got that. He, like I said, different mentality. He can switch. He got power. He's strong as shit. I seen him deadlifting all that shit. Man, that dude a straight athlete.
That's why if he wins, he's the greatest of all time.
I'm telling you, man, that's how people feeling, bro. That's what kind of conversations that he put himself in to the ones that compete in the sport, to the ones that really did some shit, accomplished some shit, right? It's only the layman's and the weirdos on the sideline disrespecting that man legacy like that. He in rare space right now. You hear him speaking about his mentality, right? His mentality is just that competitive nature. They just had a contest as to who could punch dude hand the fastest. Throw a punch, like who the hell, who even cares? But Bud cared. I was just watching a little the clip where they was talking about the chicken, and then he just start talking about how he cooked better chicken. Like, he competitive at everything. Shakur is telling you, yo, bro, I beat him at ping pong, then he beat me 3 straight times, bro. He won't let you beat him at nothing. It make you play him over and over till you win. I know people like that. He gonna get his in. Yo, Bud is going. I'm telling you, staring contest, yo, R. Stokes, they think we being crazy, but I'm telling you, it ain't too many things I think you could challenge this dude to that he won't be with it, bro. He's not about to play with you. It's funny to me, so it just speaks to the kind of the character of him, right? The kind of character you got. So he take that mentality into the ring as well, especially if you out there fighting for your life. You fight for your life. You definitely better, you know what I'm saying? You better bring it. And he always do. So, man, it's going to make for a fun fight, man. A competitive nature that I think people overlook, and sometimes you can't measure that shit on paper, man. Preparation is something, man, people might overlook, and his willingness to be great and want to prove people wrong, right? Him fighting with a chip on both shoulders. I always said that. That's something I feel like he fight with. And as a result, it makes him dangerous. It makes him a tough guy to deal with. You get what I'm saying? And Canelo gonna find that shit out Saturday, and the naysayers gonna find that shit out Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I think you kind of missing the point. I might have to ignore you though. Let me just ignore you. Canelo comes like he did in his last fight. I don't think this would be close. Scott was good with it, fam. Yeah, he definitely can't come with that approach and that lack of effort. That shit gonna get him beat up. You know what I'm saying? That'll get him outclassed. I think took the school out. Booger my dog. It ain't nothing about no motivational nothing. It's just it's content. You missed the point. I think you might be just a little hard to understand it. The reason for the video for anybody that might be confused, which I doubt is probably the only person in here confused by itself. But again, people are reducing this opportunity to just making money or getting the bag, the payday. But I'm telling you, I'm playing videos where these people talk about how strong he is. You get what I'm saying? How competitive he is, how he train, how he live. It ain't got nothing to do. Nothing is motivational. It's not motivational. They speaking truth. Fuck a motivation. It's truth. They telling you with firsthand experience about what make this guy special. You get what I'm saying? You just the other video with the seeing who could punch the hand. He competes at anything. So you think he's not gonna compete at the highest level when his life is on the line? That's the point. It's like, but I thought that was clear. So like some people might need a little deeper explanation, but that's the point. It got nothing to do with Mo. He don't need no motivation. Little shit. People like you hating, talking about RIP and weird shit like that. Yeah, you the type of people that'll motivate him. You know what I mean? Probably a hater of him. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't see what the reason for me playing the video. But you got to catch up. You know what I mean? Speed up the way you think over this way. You did? You did. In fact, they're getting a great 50. Yeah, they can't. They can't, man. I hope I'm telling you, the more people talk, the more I want them to win. Telling you, I'm going to be right here for it, round by round, man. I hope he stomp a hole in it. I ain't going to lie. I ain't lying to you. I hope he kick his ass. I hope he kick his ass. And his fans, too. Y'all going to be whining. Y'all can't take a loss. Y'all going to be whining. Look what Max say. Double tap that screen, y'all. Let's keep building. We're going to keep building. Can we say Canelo truly tried to compete against Skull? He was lazy behind the hands. I think he kind of left, just left it. I just think he was cool with just knowing that, all right, he ain't going to win like this. You know what I mean? Jay Renner said the reigning king Canelo going to whoop that ass. Fat. Okay, Jay Renner, pop back through the chat. When the fight is on, you could if Crawford lose, look, man, I said it. I'm a fun guy. I could eat some crow. You could talk some trash. Long as it's respectful. You could talk some trash though. It's all good. Make boxing fun again too. While the fighters is making it great again, we gonna make it fun again. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, look, Canelo going down, man, getting out box. Canelo gonna get took to school. This gonna be the most crafty guy I think he been in the ring with since Floyd Mayweather. I think as a result, he might even have some some little back flashes when he fought Mayweather with Crawford in there boxing on him. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling that I think I got it in my head how Crawford might approach this fight. I could be wrong. I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna wait back and see if it happened. But I'm telling you, man, Canelo could be in for a surprise. Telling you the Jedi mind trick has begun. It's about to be I think this could be one of the wildest moves, slickest moves ever pulled in boxing. I'm telling you. You heard what Regis just said, man. He up there with Henry Armstrong, getting Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. I'm telling you. He said he really studied this. He telling you he up there with them guys. You know what I'm saying? Damon, he going down today, but what Max say? What Max try to tell him?
Are you aware, I assume you are, but let me ask, of the old adage in boxing, the great big man the good big man beats the good little man?
But that's what they say, but it's not always the case. When you look at all the great little men that moved up in weight, they beat the great big man. A lot of people, they running with that narrative. Who came up with that?
Well, they just noticed through the years, man. For 100 years, you're right. There have been examples.
I'm saying, who came up with that?
I don't know if there was a.
See, don't nobody know.
Name the person.
Don't nobody know who came up with that, and everybody just running with it because they don't know what they're talking about. You know, when we look at the history of boxing, more little men moved up in weight to be the bigger man than boxing. More little man. When you talk about Floyd Mayweather, and when you talk about De La Hoya, when you talk about Pacquiao, when you talk about Sugar Ray Leonard, when you talk about Roberto Duran, when you
man, talk about it, man. He cooking. He got history on his side, and y'all don't even know it, man. Hey, man, hey, bud, it's time to cook, man. It's almost time to cook. 2 days away, man. It's time to cook, man. I mean, y'all get y'all tissue ready, man. Y'all get y'all tissues ready, man. Y'all get y'all tissues and ready. Jay Renner said crawfish has no power. Damn, I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard Terence Crawford ain't got no power at all. You know, only fans say that though. You think anybody's ever gotten a ring with say he ain't got no power? Think about that. Where you even get that from? Where are you basing that off? Let me guess. His last fight, right? He ain't got no power at all, right? So knocking out everybody at welterweight is a guy not having no power. When he started at lightweight, that's a guy showing you he ain't got no power, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's like me telling you Canelo ain't got no power at all. Canelo ain't got 67 fights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't been fighting since he was 15. Since we just saying anything. Canelo don't really get knockouts like that, you know. Like, come on, man. So let's play again because we here to talk, man. We're gonna have some fun with it. Double tap the screen. Y'all know the drill, man. Let's get the likes up and let's support the build. Subscribe to the channel. But let's get back to this. So you talking about Madrimov. So you saying because he ain't knocked Madrimov out means he don't have no power, right? Not to mention everybody before that at the weight class before was knocked out. He had a KO streak of like that went about 6.5 years. He had a knockout streak, right? So he's had knockouts more recently and consistently than Canelo. But the last time Canelo had a knockout was like 2021. But you're telling me it's Bud Crawford that don't have power? And why? Why again? You get what I'm saying? Why again? Why again? And oh! I see a little disrespect. Hold on. We gotta get you out back to what we were saying. So look, the only people that in boxing that run around and push that fighters don't got power are fans that I don't think they understand the sport. I think it's ridiculous. I think these people really be kids because they be saying some of the most like ridiculous statements when it comes to boxing. You get what I'm saying? But your opinion is always welcome as long as it's respectful, but any disrespect will get checked. Yeah, it did. You know what I mean? Nello was blowing up 54-pounder. I'm telling you, I told people I think he'll blowing up 68-pounder. I think, I just had to time him out because he a little disrespectful. Piss on wrenches. Nah, we ain't talking like that over here. You gotta relax, G. People let you have your opinion. You gotta relax. I was just kicking it with you, see, until you went with the disrespect. Duval Deli, TKO 10th round. Terence Bud Crawford wins. Hashtag Terence Bud Crawford wins. Hey, Duval Deli, talk to him, man. You hear me? You talking my language. But if he don't win, anybody that feel like he ain't going to win, come here and talk some shit, man. Have some fun about it. Just don't be disrespectful, but have some fun with it. You did? GQ, what it do, homie? You know what I mean? Have some fun about it then. You hear me? You know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to be, entertainment and fun. Y'all make it personal with like the insults. I just never understand that. And I feel like the only people do that be soft, like, because it's like the internet. I say this all the time, and I'm never going to stop speaking on this until I see people stop doing it. The internet be creating safe space for the disrespect for some of y'all. So y'all become so accustomed to just talking reckless that you don't even know how to have a genuine conversation with somebody that's vibing out, just building with you. You don't even know how to do it. Just go unnecessary left. It's like a little something mental with y'all that just don't click. Y'all don't know how to come in and just be like, man, I got Canelo knocking Crawford ass out. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Who you got? Like, what happened to that? What happened to like civilized conversation? They come in here, crawfish. Like, that's so corny, crawfish. Shit, you gonna bake Canelo. You know what I'm saying? His ass getting cooked. You know what I mean? They trying to tell him the great big man beats the great little or the good little man. He like, man, you know what I mean? Bud came with his receipts and his examples. You did? But how this shit ain't gonna go that way. You feel me? You gonna be in there. You gonna put that country strength up on him, man. You gonna put that country strength up on Canelo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Put that country strength up on him. Then what he gonna do? Hold on.
I'm back in the ring soon. We got a couple more days and y'all gonna see Canelo fighting Crawford. So I should be in the back of the book. And I come back to my weight division and try to see what I can destroy. And before I, make a decision on who I'm gonna destroy, we're gonna make a strategic move and make sure we do it the right way. Everybody got to fight now. Who the fuck left? That's all I'm trying to say. If everybody got to fight, who left? Match us up. Match me up. Who left? But I don't want no nigga that just ain't made it nowhere. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all gotta give me somebody that's willing to be a sacrifice. I need to sacrifice my life a little bit.
Charlo's stupid. Charlo is dumb, bro. You gotta give me somebody who's willing to be a sacrifice. GQ, what it do? What's happening, man? He said TC is right about boxing history, but I mean, boxers went from 130 to 168, 135 to 168. Shit, it's I think it's been some examples. I think it's been don't get me the line, ain't the biggest history buff. But I think like I said, when I be speaking about that Jedi mind trick, I be talking about the willingness to make people believe that you don't you don't have a chance, or the ability, should I say, not willing, the ability to make people believe that you don't have a chance because you somehow some super small guy. And I think I just don't feel that. I don't see it, man. I don't see that. I don't see it. I just don't. You know what I mean? History, he got some, he do it, not for nothing. You see, you got Max to agree, he do got some history on this side right now. You got some history on this side, man. And being able to switch at whenever he want to, or being able to fight both sides, I think could create a puzzle for Canelo. We're going to find out, though. You know what I'm saying? Canelo still got some quick hands, good upper body movement. It's not what it once was, once upon a time, but it's still solid nonetheless, right? Still solid, still works. But you let Amir Khan tell it. Amir Khan said he was very easy to hit, and Crawford wasn't. So let's see if that even be a factor at all in the fight. Let's see if this upper body movement, this head movement that people say Canelo got, if it's enough to make Crawford miss the way he's made people like Danny Jacobs and others miss in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because if he can do that, then it makes a fight a lot more difficult for a guy that's moving up, fighting with added weight to him if he's going to be missing. So it's going to be fun. I see a chess match still, though, man. I don't see it being nothing different. Canelo don't fight. He don't have no brutal approach. He don't beat down his opponents the way people say. So I don't know if he's going to just be able to get in there and have his way with Crawford per se. Like, it's easy to say that or assume it, but that's just not something that we've seen, and I think it's for good reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody to just easily walk up on and just, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? What did Turk have
this kind of fight, special Canelo Crawford, I want to explain it to you exactly why it is important and the fight of the century. Canelo is the biggest name in boxing now, and Crawford undefeated and have the chance to be undisputed for the third time. Maybe this is the last fight for Crawford. And for Canelo, it's mean a lot for his fan in North America and South America and all the world. He doesn't want to get beating from guy getting up 2-3 weight. For that, this kind of fight, if you say it from 1 year, a lot of people will not believe it. It happened. Okay, I want to tell you honestly, I have a close relationship with Crawford, but in the last 6 months, 7 months, I get very close to Canelo. And actually, sometimes not sometimes, all the times, I split my opinion and my position. My position in the middle, and the first time ever, my opinion in the middle now.
That's interesting what he's saying there. Like, it's the first time that his opinion been in the middle. He's trying to say he split down the middle on who he feel like gonna win this fight. So it seemed like he don't have a favorite or whatever the case. I don't even care to speculate if he got a favorite. I don't think at the end of the day, who cares? I feel like what we see with our own eyes Saturday is what matter, bro. And that's how I look at boxing. We've seen so many messed up decisions, and I'm not saying that this one is going to be the case, but we've seen this shit so much that let your eyes be the judge. Like, that's what I ask people. That's my question for the people. Like, who judge fights for you? You let the AI do it? Do you let the commentators do it? Do you let you wait for the judges to say what their cards are? Do you look at a fight and can you score round by yourself, or watch a fight, engage, and get a gist of what you just watched and who you felt like won? Because that's how I do it. And it's so real because this fight is what it is. I might even consider getting a pen and a pad and really trying to score it round by round and see who I think won at the end of the night, if it so happens to go to the decision, right? Considering somebody don't get stopped or knocked out, right? But that's how I want to look at this fight. I really want to I hope they get fair judging. I really do, man. I know that's asking a lot, it seemed like, for some reason, but I would hate to see either guy get a raw deal. You know what I'm saying? Still got Canelo 52%, 48. I get you, man. I get you. Yeah, I said Canelo gonna knock Crawford down in the fourth. You think you're gonna put him down in the fourth? I think I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to catch him with something early, because I think that's typically how he move, right? Canelo like to I always say he like to put you in check. He like to check your chin. He like to catch you one of them chin checkers and see what you do. You know what I'm saying? How you react. Like to hit you with something solid, hit you with something big that, and kind of, you know what I mean? Test you out, see where you at with it. And if you don't respond, then it's gonna be the Canelo show. You know what I'm saying? If you really don't have answers, then he'll press forward, go to the body. You'll see the uppercuts, the hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he has a tendency to abandon his jab more than he should. But you'll see him get a lot more comfortable. He'll start playing to the crowd and different things like that. If that start happening, you more than likely in trouble. If Canelo starts showboating to the crowd, that's why he coming forward and shit like that, it's probably not usually a good sign for the opposition. But it's important for Bud to manage them early rounds. Don't let him get away from him. And put something on his mind. Make him respect you, because he probably don't respect you. I think he respect the skill, but make him respect your presence in the ring. You get what I'm saying? Let him know that hey man, I might be moving up, but this shit still ain't what you think it is. So far, it's been several opponents that have been been proven wrong in terms of Bud being stronger than what they anticipated. This could be a case here too. You just don't know. That's why I played those clips where you see him deadlifting a different weight. That's a naturally strong country guy. Like Canelo's a really strong guy too. But at the end of the day, man, these dudes is human. I don't think he's so much stronger. I don't think he's so much bigger. None of that shit. He just got there sooner, man. It's like Bo Max said. Just got there a little sooner. CJ, what it do, homie? How you feeling? I'm gonna be tired. We're gonna see, man. King One said Vargas versus Walsh. Can't wait. You looking forward to it? Zaran said Golovkin. Dr. Stops fight. Last out Canelo TKO 10 rounds. Hashtag Bug Crawl. Shout out to Duval Deli. He putting that in the air. I think Bug gonna come on some Money May type ish. I hope he get knocked out for it too. If he does, damn AI, you got all you other man. Damn, what budget do to you? He's like, I hope he get knocked out. Damn, what budget do to you, champ? Nah, what Bug gonna do is take his ass to 40. He gonna take his ass back to 140 with it. You know what I mean? Put belt that ass on him. You feel me, G? That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. You get me? Boxing move, because that's what Canelo don't want. He don't want nobody boxing and moving. That shoulder about to go numb. Ron. What shoulder, Ron? What shoulder? You heard, bud. What shoulder, man? Huh? What shoulder, Ron? What shoulder you chatting about, man? What shoulder hurting, man? King was good with it, fam. Says you want to happen. What? Is that not gonna happen? Said that shoulder gonna be numb. Nah, man. Bug gonna box and move. Box and move. They like, nah, he gonna try to bang it out with nah, he box and move. I'm telling you, that's what I can see happening, man. What we talking? He got a good day. Total times knocked down. 0. You know what I'm saying? Bud ain't going for none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that Nello stuff. Saying right, Bud got to let Nello know he's there and ain't joking. Yeah, them punches gotta have respect at the end of them. Now, yeah, he gotta have some FU at the end of them punches. I ain't gonna lie. He gotta have some FU at the end of them punches. FU, Nello, at the end of each one of them joints, bro. One of them arms get hurt, it could get you knocked out. It's sloppy in that ring, yeah. But I don't think his arms. When have you seen that? Even when he beat up, who was that? Who was that? Callum? Was it Callum Smith, the arms that he beat up like that? Had his arm all lumped up looking funny. He ain't doing that to Bud, bro. Bud ain't about to sit there and just get pounded on, let his arms get pounded on. You know what I'm saying? Bud know that trick himself, man. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, bro. He gonna know he in there with another real one. I'm telling you, Nello gonna find that out. He gonna be like, damn, this dude ain't that little after all. All right, I'm telling you. I'll be wrong. I'm gonna be in here sick, y'all, but I'm just be trying to get people to enjoy boxing without all being stressed out about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was saying it the other day, joking around, if he catch Crawford with one of them con type joints, catch him with one of them ready to meet him type shots, man. Them joints right there send you in the middle of next week. We can't allow that. You get what I'm saying? People feel like Bud get hit a lot, right? They feel like he get hit. Feel like Nello got a pretty good right hand. They feel like he was getting hit by some right hands by Madrimov. So they feel like if Madrimov ate, then I mean Nello gonna eat. But Nello gonna have to own it. You hear me? Name said put money on it. Not with no name. Where I'm gonna put money at? We're gonna put money at. How much money you wanna put on it? How much money you wanna put on it, man? See? You probably expect that, huh? How much money you wanna put on it, G? Yeah, y'all think I ain't confident he could beat somebody's ass? I am. I think he can. I ain't just saying that. Shit, if I thought it was no way he could win, or it was 100% chance Nello was gonna win this fight, I'll say it with no problem. This ain't me picking it just because I'm like showing favoritism. None of that. I do believe in the guy being more crafty is Crawford. I think the guy that is challenging himself more in this situation is him. Like, I don't think he's coasted. I don't think he's had a pre-retirement kind of situation where he's been able to just pick. Shout out to John Gotti. Talk to him. Crawford winning. Put it in the air. You know what I mean? King 50-50. You hear me all day? Crawford was shook with Marshmallow. Who Marshmallow? He gonna be with Canelo straight running. Who Marshmallow? And when you ain't never seen Terence Crawford running no fight, G? What was shook? When you ever seen him scared? Yeah, what Terence Crawford? You must be talking about Tavares Crawford, man. You ain't talking about no Terence Crawford. Where you ever seen Terence Crawford shook?
It looks like you're transforming your body already. What's the biggest difference you've seen not having to cut that weight?
Well, I got more energy. You know, I'm more happy. I can put in more work. You know, I don't gotta cut muscle. I can find that, you know, in my natural way, things like that.
Natural weight, G, you heard him? About to get in there and he about to turn Canelo head to a pass dispenser, man. Pass dispenser bud, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Pass dispenser bud. Tear him up. Boom, boom, boom. Run them high. Run them combinations. Pass dispenser bud. Boom, 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 boom. But so he gonna retire to get knocked out. Damn, Tom O'Reilly gonna come right in with the hate. Gonna hate on my guy Budrick. Man, ain't nothing soft about Budrick, man. You know, Canelo know this shit is real. That's why he say, hey, Boots, man, I need you for a second, man. You get me? He was like, hey, Boots. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt by Gamboa, true. He got hurt by Jose Miguel Cotto. What we talking about? AI, what we talking about, G? You know, this is boxing, bro. Everybody get hurt. Gamboa could really punch. Gamboa was beating people's ass down there. Don't act like Gamboa wasn't cold, bro. Act like Gamboa wasn't no Olympian. He was the goods for real, bro. Don't act like he wasn't undefeated. They had identical records. I think it was both like, I want to say like 23-0, 16 knockouts, something to that effect, something like that. Something close around there. Y'all know, your boy got rocked one. Yeah, but this is the thing, Tom, is boxing. You get me? Everybody can get, how many times did he lose? Tom, how many times did he lose? Like, think about something. You talking about a guy getting rocked. That says more about him if you could point out multiple times that he got rocked but never lost. That says something about the fighter. But you know what? We seen Canelo rock once in that same fight. He won by knockout. But we seen him get outboxed multiple times. We seen it. We seen him get favorable decisions on the cards. Crawford never needed favorable decisions on the cards because he always stood on business. You understand what I'm saying? So as much as you want to point out his shortcomings where he allegedly is getting hurt by these small guys or the guys at 40 and Gamboa, I seen Canelo Alvarez get outboxed on more than one occasion. I seen that. And y'all talking about, I seen somebody mention the running. When he get hit or knocked out, he's going to retire. I seen Canelo get on the good foot against Golovkin in the first fight. I seen that. I seen him not stand his ground in the way that he do it in any other fight. Like if you go look at that Golovkin fight, the first one, that's the most that Canelo Alvarez has ever moved in his entire career in any fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I try to look at it on mini. See, I like that. Talk to him, John. He lost 4 times. You know what I'm saying? He got dropped by Canelo. He's not getting up. Damn, Tom, you Tom, I ain't root for my guy to get slept, man. It ain't happening, Tom. Huh? That man from Omaha ain't going, man. That's the illest ninja in Nebraska, man. What we talking about? but the illest ninja in Nebraska, man. Levon down Gaither, what's good, homie? How you feeling? What's good with it? How you feeling? How you feeling? Canelo gonna try to do that bully. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying Budrick ain't going for it, man. He gonna realize that this shit. I'm like, damn, this is not easy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go to that corner. They're gonna have to rub them knees, man. They're gonna be working on Canelo knees again in the corner, bro. Hey, John. Hey, Bug, get his hand raised. They're gonna be sick, bro. Throwing up in their mouth. Bond said it's all good. That's what I like to hear, my guy. Y'all double tap the screen. We're gonna cook for a bit more, man, before we get out of here, man. You know, y'all know. It's gonna be fun. They're gonna be sick, man. Like, man, he said it, man. Jay, like, man, it was snap. They're gonna be down bad, man. And man, see, I knew he was a weight bully. That's because he really was supposed to be up here the whole time. Watch, I can hear it now. Crawford won last against GGG, Beaver, Floyd, and Kovalev. It's funny that you say that, right? It's funny that you say that. He don't gotta last against Beaver. He don't gotta last against GGG. He don't gotta last against Floyd. He don't gotta last against Kovalev. Guess who he gotta last against, bro? Canelo Alvarez. the one that's about to have 68 fights. It's almost 70 fights. Almost 70 training camps. You know he had more than that. all the miles, all the wear and tear. The man been fighting since he was 15. What he about 34, 35? Do the math. He old in the knees. You know what I'm saying? He was wearing knee braces in fights, training camps, all types of stuff, B. Your man got some mileage on him, G. That's all I'm saying. Got a bit of mileage on him. It showed in the William Skull fight. He ain't even really want to get in the mix because he was lazy with it. Like, man, this dude just won't sit still. That's why I said Bud got to take his ass back to 140. You know what I'm saying? That 140 Bud got to show up. Hit, not get hit. Swimming without getting wet. Box, in and out, lateral movements, level changes, moving target. You know what I mean? He got to be cooking that night, man. With grease, too. You know what I'm saying? With grease. Saying he won't. Canelo channel's gonna be on as soon as I watch. I'm telling you, they're gonna be mad. Stick and move. That's all it is. 8 times. Stick and move. I mean, I'll be a little sick now. I got this hat though. I got this hat with the dreads. You know what I'm saying? If I cry, I use the dreads to wipe my tears with that, G. Tell him one word, PD. KO Ken said, why is this fight so polarizing? It's like if you go for one to win, people look all across your head talk about, the boxing is crazy. Hey, KO Ken, you ain't lying. They just be sensitive, bro. Like over here, you reached the right space because you can have fun with it. I ain't mad at you, KO. If you told me that you got Bug getting slept or you got Nello getting beat, whatever, it's all good over here. It's just fun to talk about. That's why I've been having fun with it. I be trying to get people to understand that it ain't that deep. It's just entertainment, sports. People make it personal. See, I told you was no way Bud could win. See, you don't know boxing. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like, it's a pick. You ever got every single pick right? You get what I'm saying? And I don't know nobody that got every single boxing pick right. Nobody. I don't care if you got 99%. Nobody gets them all right. So I'm cool with getting a pick wrong. Like, I know very well me picking Bud, I know Canelo could win. Like this is not that kind of pick where it's like I'm just somebody in my head. It's like it's no way Canelo has a chance. Yeah, right. I know how dangerous it is. You know what I'm saying? I know how dangerous it is. I can't stress that enough. I know how dangerous it is, bro. But it still don't mean that I'm supposed to think that a guy that's shown me 41 times that he knows how to win can't win a fight. That's all I'm saying. Any fight that he's in. No, I don't think he bit off too much. I don't. Could Canelo be too much? Yeah, it's possible. But, hey, we're going to have Canelo. I mean, I'm pretty sure Crawford will be able to live with that. You know what I'm saying? If he get in there and it's just something he can't deal with, it'll be the first time we've seen it. And Canelo going to get his respect because I don't think Bud Crawford ain't going to lose to too many people in his boxing career. You could guarantee that. That's for sure. So I believe for him to lose is going to take a bit of a special fighter with some real good circumstances surrounding it to beat him with a really good performance, great performance. I don't think it's going to take no, like Canelo going, I say this respectfully, as good as people feel like Canelo is, as dangerous as you feel like he is, he's going to have to be better than he was against William Skull. And because I'm real, Bud Crawford is going to have to be even better than he was against Madrimov. They're both respectfully going to have to be better than they was in their last fights, if we being honest. So that's what makes this intriguing. You got people that got criticism for Bud in his last fight, even though he won. You got people that got criticism for Canelo in his last fight, even though he won. Right? You get me? So there you go. It's a perfect reason to put him in there, and it's sink or swim. Bud about to show y'all the difference between, I think, really good fighters and generational talents. Win, lose, or draw, I think that's what people going to be able to say about him. That's how I feel like he's going to compete. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to KOK. Appreciate that, homie. Y'all double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn your notifications on. Support the build, and we going to keep getting to it, y'all. Going to keep getting to it. But like I said, man, this shit is like over here, you got to know, man. Just have fun with it, man. You think somebody getting slept, talk some shit. You can say it, man. Bud getting slept, yo. Hey, I got Bud getting knocked out in 4. Somebody said that to me. It's all good. It's just don't got to be that serious. It's not personal. This is not me against you. It's not like Mexico against U.S. It's not that. It ain't that, bro. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. It's just a good boxing match, man. It's just Bud against Canelo. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of crazy fans on the side. Come in fighting like they was their last fight, probably gonna lose for sure. Yeah, they gotta both be better than they was in their last fight. They have to. Now, I mean, that's just ideal because they're both better than what the last opponents was that they fought. You know, Canelo ain't no damn Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? You get me? As solid as Madrimov is, he ain't no Canelo, right? And as cool or as, you know, as well as Williams could box, right? He ain't no damn Bud Crawford. You get me? So that they both got their work cut out for them. And I told y'all before, the interesting dynamic is it's the physical aspect that's making y'all the most comfortable. When I say y'all, people that saying Canelo, it's physical. Y'all ain't even get to the mental aspect of the game. All right, y'all not even talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hoping that this guy's too big, too strong, too much, too powerful, and too much, right? We ever ask yourself if that's not the case, and this ends up being a matter of who got the better skills and who make better decisions, and it being a chess match and who could play chess better, that shit get different then. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about versatility and being crafty, man, Bud Crawford checked them boxes a lot faster than Canelo do, respectfully. That's why you got a guy that's a damn legend in the game like a Roy Jones Jr. that'll sit up there on a platform and tell you with confidence that, look, Canelo got one way to win this fight. Bud got 6. Said I'm gonna have to them odds, man. That's 6-1 right there. You get what I'm saying? 6 ways to 1 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that, and again, he wouldn't feel like he got 6 different ways if he didn't feel like he was a versatile fighter. It's not a lot of guys that you could say could do the shit that he do at the level he do it. He can adapt and adjust, and how I know, because you've seen him do it in multiple fights. Canelo, if we being honest, look at the last handful of fights. Tell me if I'm lying. They all look the same way. He start off, you know, the fight start a certain way. He don't ramp up the pace too much. He'll probably knock you down, but he won't knock you out. He'll just box to a decision. But he'll usually win these fights because he's the more experienced guy. Get what I'm saying? With a chin, you know what I mean? I don't know, made a damn stone at this point, bro. That dude got a granite chin, but that's what it is. Like you come accustomed to just putting out a certain level of like energy and winning a fight. You ain't been having to really push yourself to the limit, I don't think, with none of these guys that you fight. I think Bud can push you in ways maybe some of these other opponents haven't. And yeah, maybe some of these other guys with bigger physical bodies, but are they better? Are they craftier? Are they smarter? You get what I'm saying? Are they more experienced than Bud Crawford? No, and no. So you get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of boxes that Terence Crawford checked that the last handful of Canelo opponents don't check, if we just being honest. Like, size ain't everything, man. We seen this shit more times than not. And I thought Terence Crawford had a hell of an answer. He had a great answer, bro. We've seen it more times than not. Smaller guys moving up and beating these bigger guys. We've been seeing this shit for years. And then he started giving the examples of guys that moved up from smaller weight classes and beat guys where they was expected or probably thought to have, you know, taken the L. So all I'm saying is anything is possible in boxing, especially when you got two fighters. Keep in mind, 2 fighters getting Canelo and Bud. And they know how to win. And at the highest level consistently, they know what it takes to be there, to stay there. You know what I'm saying? They know what it takes to win. And that's all I'm saying, bro. Sometimes you just can't measure that on paper. You can't just look at a record and say, well, that 41-0 ain't going to explain the competitive nature the way, you know what I'm saying, of Bud. It's like it don't tell the whole story, right? It'll just tell you he ain't never lost, but it don't tell you what he went through to really get there, how truly competitive this man is. So, like I said, man, I don't see a scenario where he's not trying to figure it out and find a way to beat this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit else. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude don't want to lose at nothing. Ping pong, you know, table tennis, air hockey. Like, this one of them dudes, bowling, he want to gamble. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, pardon me, not gamble. He want to, it's a competition. I believe in order for Canelo to be Bud, it's going to have to go back in his bag like when he fought GGG1. You know, 2 punches will do it against brains on his feet. Shout out to Big Dog Stats, man. I like that. Now you got a point too, bro. Crawford knows take a whole lot of running and jabbing to get this victory. I don't think he got to run AI. Then he just got to box and move, not be a stationary target. Canelo, for him to get them shots off that he like to get off, them feet need to be planted. And I know if I knew that at home, I know Crawford know it. I know Bomac know it. Them feet got to be planted. And if I ain't there available for him to hit, and he can't do that. It's all about bringing a game plan that's going to frustrate him. And what I know about Canelo is he don't want people to move. He wants you to stand still and fight. And I've seen it more times than not. And I don't think that's what the kind of looks bug going to give him. It ain't going to be no standing there and fighting. It's going to be belts and ass. You get me? Box and move. Be sharp. Go to his body. Telling you, man, that's the key to the fight, too. Them ribs, man. You know what I'm saying? Them ribs, man. You got to punch them ribs. You got to punch them ribs off the bone. You did. Crawford got to punch them ribs off the bone, bro. Off the bizone. You feel me? There was 85 people in the building, man. Y'all double tap the screen. Hit that like button. It's free. Take that finger right there. Yeah, you right there that just came in here. Take that finger that you be picking the boogers with and just double tap the screen. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, double tap the screen with the boogie finger, man. You know what I'm saying? One time for the one time. You did. And subscribe to the channel while you at. BJ, my dog. What's good, homie? What's good with it? Crawford don't run. Yeah. People that had Spence beating them said they had to go back at 140, but to beat Spence, yeah, or you didn't have to, and smacked him, yeah. Yeah, you got to get it off the bone. You give him Fabber G's, man. You got to punch him off the bone, man. You know what I mean? Punch them ribs off the bone, man. Bug got to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Eat, bud, eat. You know what I'm saying? You go, Canelo's a snack. You know what I'm saying? That he getting handled. Come fight night. You smell me. Off the bone. We're going to punch them ribs off the bone. That's what he going to do. Ain't going to be no running, though. Like he said, he running punches upside the head. Ain't no run. You know what I'm saying? You hit me, Damon? Right? Running punches upside the head, G.
You get up here. You said it's like when you went over to Scotland. But you're the villain in this to these people, right? Right here, this crowd, the people who showed up here, I heard them boo you. What does that feel like?
It's cool. I've been booed before. Hey, listen, they can't fight for him, so it don't matter.
And when they say you're going to run, what do you have to tell them?
I already said it before. Before we got here, I said, I'm going to run upside his head.
So he's going to run, but upside Canelo's head.
Oops, upside the head, man. You hear me? Oops, upside the head. All that booing. Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, not for nothing. I never really understood booing. I've never done it before. I don't think I've ever. Now I might have booed a judge or something like that before, referee, something like that. But I never booed a fighter before. I don't do that. I don't know why. I never understood it. I just support. I'm supporting, but I never believed in booing, and I don't get the point of it unless you. I don't know. I just never got the point. I never got into it. Booing the competitors, right? Like on they coming out to give you a fight, why boo, right? I know they might be going against somebody you're rooting for, but I don't know. I just never been big on booing the opposition or the you rooting for one fighter and then just booing the other. So I never understood it. Jamal, what's good with it, fam? What is good? You heard what he say? He running them joints upside the head. That's the only running he gonna be doing. Canelo better have his knees in check. You know what I mean? Because it was a few fights removed from having to get rubbed down in the middle, in the corner. You know what I'm saying? I seen him out there getting tended to with them bad knees. You know what I'm saying? Canelo might be 34, 35, but he got 45-year-old knees. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me he don't got no 45. Canelo got 45-year-old knees, G. You feel me? 45. Them knees. 45, G. 45-year-old knees, man. You know? Father Time gonna be in the ring and shit, acting up. You know what I'm saying? Father Time gonna be sitting ringside watching Canelo and Crawford. I'm trying to tell you. I think I'm playing. I think it's again Crawford ain't got the power to phase Nello. See, that's the thing though. It's not about power. I think it's about respect. It's about respect. I think you got a guy that ain't been knocked down, ain't been knocked out. You know, I just don't feel like, you know, that don't need to be on your list of priorities of things to try to do. But I think in boxing, bro, I think respect is a must, right? It's one thing to have that concussive power, right? Some people either blessed with it or you not. Jordan, what's good, homie? How you feeling? But I think really what it's all about respect. Like, do you believe AI? Do you believe Canelo was being hurt by Floyd when they fought? And it's just a question, like just strictly the question. You think Floyd was constantly hurting him over and over, or do you think he was gaining his respect? Get what I'm trying to say? That's where people are missing, like going wrong at. Although Canelo brings pressure, he don't put the punches together like he once used to. You know, his punch output is not the highest, so he don't put you under duress the way some pressure fighters do. So I think his pressure come with some bluffing, right? Where I think a guy like Crawford can figure that out. I don't think he'll be bothered by Canelo trying to pressure him. I think he'll be able to move and maneuver and box and be smart. You know what I'm saying? But you notice when he fought Floyd wasn't hurting him per se, but he constantly got his respect because he was hitting him with the right shots, well-timed, punch placement, right? Accuracy, just a combination of things, right? Knocking his head back, right? And then you seen it, even though, and look, he ain't rocking him, hurting him, but I don't think them punches was feeling good. Keep getting, picked off like he was getting picked off left and right. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? It's about respect with boxing. That's what I learned, because good thing the sport is called boxing and not knockout or power or punch, right? Because everybody ain't gonna be blessed with that kind of power. But you have to be able to, if you can't gain the respect of your opposition at all, you better be able to box your ass off, and your defense better be phenomenal, and you better be able to I don't know, take a punch or something like that. It's tough, man. That's tough, because if you can't get the respect at all, like, you got to think you're gonna get hit at some point. So you better have a chin, better have some hellified defense, and be able to box your ass off. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna happen to you. And respect you, it'll go through you. Confident, but will get Canelo respect. That's what it's all about, Reef. I think respect is a must. Like, you get me? You know what I'm saying? Because to think about it, yeah, it's the hurt business, and you gotta try to hurt your guy, but more importantly, you gotta make sure that guy ain't hurting you and can't just do what he want, right? Can't just walk through you. Can't let him through the front door without, you know what I'm saying? You can't let him cross that bridge without paying the toll, man. You know what I'm saying? What my guy Ant McQueen say, you know what I mean? Make him pay that toll every time he cross that line, man. You know, that's what Bud got to do. Keep something on his mind. Make sure he know that you in the fight. Make sure he understand that you came to win. That's the element that don't be present in some of these Canelo fights. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dudes going to the training camps and the press conferences talking a certain way, and the build up, and then they get in the ring and a couple rounds in, they fighting like they just there to survive or go to rounds, right? I don't anticipate Bud doing that. He gonna go to try to win. Yeah, I think he got the legs, Roja. I think he do, because I don't think he I've seen people even older than him, with good legs. I just don't think he's had the wars. You know what I'm saying? I think he's preserved himself pretty well. I say describe it that, man. Got a feeling Crawford gonna fight Andre Ward game plan. That'd be something, bro. That'd be something. Andre Ward is one of the more crafty guys in the sport, bro. Smart fighter, really smart fighter. Talented, underappreciated in certain conversations because people want to see everybody be a damn knockout artist, and when they not, they hate on them. But yeah, man, that'd be smart. I mean, SOG is smart. Maybe he'll take a page or two out the playbook. GQ, it's possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Possible. It won't be a bad thing. It wouldn't be a bad thing for him to do it. Hold on, let me plug my mic in, y'all. We back. All right. And let's building, y'all. If you new, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep rolling. We're gonna rock out for a bit. Shakur Valdez game plan. I'm telling you, hit and not get hit, bro. Box being clean, yo, being clean. You know what I'm saying? Being clean. Oh shit, damn. You know what? Let's keep going because I got some other Blaze. That's my dog right there, man. These folks like drama, not the sport of boxing. Yeah, big dog stats. They do. They like the crazy dramas and all of that stuff, man. But I love the sport of boxing. I do, man. We be having fun. We be trying to have fun with it. Let's hear what his man Bernie. Let's hear what Bernie had to say. He say at the airport on his way to Vegas. Hey, Blaze, safe travels, my guy. Safe travels, man. Enjoy. Say people don't understand how important Shakur was for this fight. They gonna find out. AGQ. Shh. They like, why he sparring him? That ain't doing nothing. Hey, Jordan, why he sparring him? That's not gonna help him. Why he sparring him and Keyshawn? That ain't gonna do nothing. He's sparring them little dudes. You know, Canelo sparring Boots and what's his name? Yo Gonzalez or Hernandez. My bad, Hernandez. And yeah, they ain't doing nothing. You know, they too little. They can't help him. All right, okay. Hey Jordan, when you take that ass back to 40, you know, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm telling you, I swear I believe in it. I want a boxing lesson. Let's go, bud. We gotta will this into existence, bro. We got to. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be either real right or real wrong come fight night, and I don't care. Y'all know over here, I don't care. I ain't never cared about being wrong about no pick. Shit, I was wrong quite a few times on the channel. I don't care. Shit, I was wrong about Bud and Spence. That go one. I was wrong about that. Rosa said, how does Shakur get ready for a Canelo fight? Lester, I can understand. That's the thing. Only you gotta be looking at it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Rosa, the thing is, gotta be, because see, people thinking about size alone. They not thinking about tactics or strategy. Rosa, what is Shakur being a lightweight, smaller, fast? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It depends. Like, he could be fighting. It depends on what kind of fight that Bud is looking to fight. So I think you use him to sharpen certain things, man. You get me? People are just looking at it from a physicality standpoint. They like, man, there's no way that's helpful. But think about it. You use smaller guys to keep you sharp, agile. You know what I mean? Keep you. You know what I mean? Make sure you moving the way you need to be moving, and then you fight the bigger guy because he obviously got the size. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That he giving you the looks, man. Maybe got the pressure, the power, right? A big guy. Shakur, like Jaron said, timing, speed, making sure your accuracy and everything is on point. Your body is moving in line, in tune with the hands and stuff like that. Like Core was mentioning that he noticed that's something that was coming together for Crawford in training camp. So that's why I think, right? It's not like, oh, that's the primary sparring partners. How they gonna help him? I think that'd be a little wild, but I think they can serve a genuine purpose in his training camp and help out. I really do. I really, really do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So we'll see. The best IQs in boxing, all cool with each other. All recording Usyk. I'm telling you, real recognize real. They all get it, bro. I mean, the style that I can see is the high guard and the head movement. Yeah, I'm thinking they there for sharpening and fine-tuning, Roger. That makes sense to you? Like a smaller guy keeping the guy that's going up in weight sharp, you right? Sharp and fine-tuning stuff, not so much. You get what I'm saying? And maybe helping him execute a specific game plan if he's trying to fight a certain way, if that makes sense, right? Just some fine-tuning, bro. Not like they primary, those the guys he in there with day after day. But maybe some different looks and kind of to test out the new body at 68, if that makes sense, right? Test out the new frame in front of the smaller guys that should be able to push you in ways that the bigger guys can't because they don't move quite as fast. You get what I'm saying? So agility, speed, athleticism, right? I think in terms of trying to make sure those things are firing on all cylinders, you can kind of get some different questions answered with the littler guy in front of you. You get what I'm saying? And it's a matter of just working, right? Working and learning, not so much, oh, they got to be punching on me and Nah, just making sure that I'm reacting and responding the way I need to with this added weight, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. Or in Billy trains with Beaver. I wouldn't be surprised. And Billy is a dog, man. And Billy is a dog. I would like to see him and shit. But they end up fighting. They probably end up fighting. Him and Better Be need to train because them dudes like one-man armies, both of them. They need to. I need to start getting back on my videos doing the side-by-side of them Billy training and Arthur Better Be Ed, man. That dude is a damn one-man, a universal soldier. One-man army for sure. Crawford's a computer. Put the information in, process it, and display it like a computer. It's possible to outthink a computer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That he really is a smart dude, though. Canelo would have been complaining with Majimov as an opponent, but figure it out. I'm telling you. Watch how Bud breaks his ass down. I'm telling you, surgery. Hey, Jake, hot spot. Hey, Jake. Real surgical with this, Jake. Telling you, man. Ain't no quitting in this game, G. Ain't no quitting in this game. Ain't no quitting this game, B. And Billy needs that defense to be sharp. Lester is accurate. Yeah. So you see how they can help each other. You know what I mean? And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's ways they can definitely help each other a lot. All depend on what they're looking for, what they're working on, what they're looking for. But like I really believe in his ability. He's a smart guy. Like he bringing people in there. I think it's for good purpose, good reasoning, and I think he can. Get have some huge benefit from bringing the right people in there at the right time. You get what I'm saying? That's all you want to see. When is your little Hackett fight? I think tomorrow, bro. Rosa, I thought tomorrow. Let me see something. Y'all double tap the screen, y'all. We're going to keep building for a bit. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, sub to the channel, all that good stuff. Let me see something real quick. I believe it was tomorrow, though. Crawford come in on 175, fight night, say goodnight. I don't know if he will, though. I don't think he's going to be that big. He's fighting tonight. Oh, you say he fighting tonight. Is it tonight? Yeah, it is tonight. Yeah, it is. Damn, it is tonight. Probably check his IG or something. He probably tell you the timing when he coming on. The way it looked like he'd have fight right before the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look like it's 5 fights on the card. Look like he the one right before the second to last fight. That'll be 168. Shit, he might be lighter than that on the scale. Don't be surprised if he come in and be on the scale and he be lighter than 168 on that scale. Don't be surprised. He could be. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in the fight 168 on the dot. I don't know. I think they're gonna be smart about it. Majimo got the dude cook Canelo ready for his fight. That fight was important for this fight. Majimo gonna have a better performance than Canelo. Watch. And Majimov, man, he fought some back-to-back tough fights, man, with Bud and Virgil. Not too many people can even say they fought those two guys. You know what I'm saying? So. It's impressive, man. I think he's gonna bounce back. I like him too. Yeah. It's funny, Rosa. He spoke on the Canelo Crawford fight. He said if the winner don't fight him, it's because they scared. Iglesias is calling for smoke already. He said the winner of Crawford and Canelo don't fight him is because they scared. The youngin calling for that smoke already. That weight gonna get him slumped past the 6. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Like I say, he had some time to try to operate with it. So hopefully it's prepared him to be able to fight with the added weight. Him versus Shiraz. Yeah, that'd be a good one. He mess around, man. He mess around. Stop Shiraz though. If he catch him. I think Shiraz is good, but that Iglesias kid is violent. He's a violent puncher, man. dangerous guy. He beat Shishkin ass. He did. Stopped him. He dangerous, man. He dangerous. He gonna make some fun fights moving forward. And you see he already calling for the smoke, so he like his energy and his attitude. He be bringing it. Every fight, G. Every fight. 2 tall power punchers, right? Right. That's gonna be, it'll be a good one for sure. This fight right here, man. This might be the show stealer right here. Canelo versus Charlo was looking crazy. Yeah. That's wild, man. Christian and Billy, man, they saying, look, 78% of the voters believe Christian and Billy will beat Lester Martinez, man. Who y'all got in this fight, man? Talk to me, family. Who y'all got, man? Y'all got Lester or y'all got Christian and Billy? No, man, I think Lester Martinez. I don't know who to pick in this fight. This shit ain't going the distance. I just don't know, man. They some violent guys, man. I don't see why that shit would even go the distance. Something, bro, because they going to go to war. I think Lester looks a little more polished in his approach for me than in Billy. And Billy loads up a lot, but very dangerous nonetheless. But he load up. I just don't like that loading up. Yeah, man, it's tough to pick, right? Somebody getting knocked out. Shit, AI, man, that liver shot could stop anybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That liver shot could put anybody down. I ain't gonna hold you. That liver shot will put anybody down. It'll put anybody down. You know what I'm saying? You get hit in the stomach. Or the liver shot. I said not the stomach, the liver. That shit can make a boy out of anybody, man. You know what I mean? Anybody, I think if anybody get hit right on the liver, they go down. But I do think both of those guys, it's gonna be hard to put them on the canvas, man. They ain't get this far in their careers without it, for you know what I mean, for no reason. 78% gonna be wrong. Shout out to Andrew Cano. I kind of want to lean towards Lester because I feel like he's a bit more polished with his approach in the boxing and how he deliver his punches. Thinking Billy is a little more wide and loads up a bit, but this is gonna be a violent fight. Somebody getting knocked out. Billy last knockout was quick. He ain't load up. See, when he don't though, Yoda, he could be dangerous. Maybe he's learning not to load up so much. You know what I'm saying? If he can manage to stay away from loading up against Lester Martinez, I think it makes him a more dangerous fight for Lester. But these dudes both can fight, man. I think Martinez got something with him, man. He's a violent puncher too. These dudes be destroying shit, and it might end up being a war of attrition too. So it's gonna be fun. I got a headache just thinking about it, man. These dudes gonna have some headaches after the fight. Andrew Cano said Billy just walked forward with pressure. Oh, and Billy, so like Matias Lester can box and bang and set up shots. Yeah, I like Andrew. I like his boxing a bit better. I think he's a little more polished with it than in Billy. And Billy is, you know, just rugged but strong. He can box a bit, but he loads up. But he's a violent puncher too, man. And he fight with a lot of intensity. So I like him. I like how he train. I like seeing him train. He train like a damn universal soldier too. He one of them. So he put everything into the training camp. He be putting everything into them punches. So he fun to watch. But you know, I think sometimes when he gets excited or loads up, he leaves himself open. So you know what I'm saying. And I seen him. From throwing them big shots, I seen him a little kind of gas down the stretch of a fight, and he was getting clipped. That was by Gongora. Carlos Gongora put him through the ringer a bit. But I think since then he might have learned a bit. You know what I mean? He might have got a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And Billy fights like Tyson to a degree. I see some similarities to a degree. I know what you're saying. Dude look like Red from the Shy. You stupid, yo. That bro is for fool. I can see it, and the hair don't make it no better. They don't got the same exact cut, but you know, it got one of them cuts. Yeah, that's gonna be one. This is gonna be one. This is gonna be one. A little slept on, but I think people know full well what they bringing to the table. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I still don't think this is a money grab type of fight, though, man. I don't get it. Like, it's obvious, like, it's money there in the fight, but shit, these dudes trying to be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad boxing is the sport being talked about the most right now outside of the NFL and college. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, get heated up, man. You did? Heat it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford stopping shit. You know what I'm saying? Stopping shit, G. You hear me? Ballhead Bud stopping shit. Winner definitely deserves a payday. Shit, did both participants, man. You know what I'm saying? Both of the participants, you gotta have some fun with this joint. Shout out to AI. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. We got to have some fun over here, you know? That's what I always tell them. Ballhead Bud, which one? Ballhead Bud or Ballhead Charlo? Which one? What we doing? Man, the person, whoever lose their next fight, gotta shave it all off. Pitbull Crawford is crazy. Pitbull Crawford. Shit, y'all crazy. I don't know who this is. They got Charlo with some glasses on. I don't know who he supposed to be. Shout out to AB. Gotta have some fun with it, bro. Without trying to look like Eggman from Sonic. Oh man. But that's Bud Flex on him, Bud. Budrick. Bud coming for that scalp, though, man. He coming for that Nello scalp, man. Pound for pound war, man. It's gonna be the battle of the minds right here, man. May the best man win. This Fernando Vargas and oh shit, damn, I forgot to play Bernie video. Let me upload it, y'all. Give me a second. Damn, Cassell, yeah, they had it. Did him wrong, did him all types of wrong. Had Charles looking crazy with the shave, with the wild shave. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. Get this video from Bernie the boxer. Bernie the boxer has some words to say. Hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bernie, man. Bernie be rocking with his guys through and through, man. He lets you know, man, Bud about to stomp. Charlo, Chauncey Billups, I'm telling you. That's what he look like. A little Cassell and a little splash of Cassell in the mix. Little splash of Sam Cassell in the mix. Let's go. Bernie the hype man, everyone need. I'm telling you, hey, he loyal. He a real one, man. But Bernie rock with his guy through and through.
That's it, Bernie the boxer. Bernie the boxer, you got the experience. You're not just a commentator, you're a fighter as well, so you have a better perspective than most people.
Boxing
and trainer.
Rosario, extraordinaire, genius with this shit.
That's right. Now, what's your reaction to Crawford? You know, he's built up his physique. Is he bigger than Canelo?
I don't know about if he's bigger than Canelo, but you see, he look like an action figure, boy. Chet, shout out to Chet Fortune, man. Man, the man is.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna cut him up like a steak.
Rushmore type shit. You see that, boy? Man,
like a steak, G.
You're gonna get a lot of DMs, boy. You're gonna get a lot of DMs.
Definitely, man. Well, he looks great. Yeah. But there's a lot of rumors they're talking about, the shoulder injury. What's going on with that? Is that just rumors, or?
And did you understand? We haven't heard anything rumors about Canelo though. All the bad things are happening in Crawford. Did you find that strange?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right.
If Bud Crawford gets no shoulder injuries, no bad sparring sessions, and I done heard so much nonsense. I'm like, where are they getting this stuff from? They just making stuff up.
Definitely.
Which is shame.
Yeah, but we'll find out, through Crawford's performance and.
No, I'm telling you what God loved, which is the natural truth. The man ain't had no shoulder injury, bro. Nothing.
Exactly.
Everything's been working perfectly. You understand? Working perfectly. So that's just the truth. So there's no excuses. There's no when we win. There's no, you know what I mean?
They can't say anything about
even
it.
To make us even look great to say that even though he won with a shoulder injury or this and that, you know what I mean? We're in perfect health.
Hey, exactly. And how does this fight play out, man? Could we possibly get a stoppage? Crawford can stop Canelo Alvarez?
I think he could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bud goes to a different dimension in here. You know, he know the task at hand, and nothing's out of the realm in boxing.
Definitely. And Bernie, being that Canelo has that great chin, would some of the keys to success be going to the body and trying to break? People really never tested, Canelo in the body. And Crawford is a body snatcher.
Because everybody going there terrified of him and trying to run out of there. Crawford ain't terrified of him. That's going to be the difference.
Exactly. You think Crawford's going to be willing to exchange more than other people because he has that dog in him?
No, I don't mean to be willing to exchange where we trade punches, but
yeah.
I'm going to be in there long enough to get mine off, and I got my defense to know what's coming back.
Definitely.
I'm going to stand in there enough to hurt him. I ain't going to try to punch and run at the same time.
And what's the mentality of Crawford? You've been around him since he was young. Right now,
fight,
he's going into the biggest fight of his career. If he's successful, 3-time undisputed, what does that mean, for the camp, for his legacy and everything?
Well, that means everybody goes up. That means all our prices is going up. You understand? Our stock has rose even more. But, it's just a 3-time undisputed. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age with politics, it's a huge feat, because you can't get people in the room to get together on nothing these days. You know what I'm saying? So you get them all to agree at once. That's a feat in itself. Canelo Alvarez is the super middleweight champion with or without the belts. And September 13th, we plan on becoming the super middleweight champion. That'll be 5-weight champion for us.
Exactly. Crawford's successful on September 13th. Where do we rate him in the all-time greats? Where do you rate him? Like a best top 10, top 5? Who is he the best ever?
For me, it's kind of different because I'm in the picture.
Yeah, it's a little how you bias a little bit, but
to me, he is one of the best ever. You know what I mean? In this area of boxing is different, and he hasn't really had the chance to mix up with those guys like we would have liked, but he's beat the guys he needed to beat, and his skill set demands that, They say when your peers is, he doesn't never do what's talking about him, but his peers are, and the ones under him and the ones before him, and the current. So, I think that speaks for itself.
Definitely. Do you think Canelo has lost a step or two since
Nah, no. I think we're gonna have the best Canelo because, I don't think he's took anyone lightly, but the motivation is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can I say it? It's like, I think he took William Skull pretty tough. He trained real hard for him, but it wasn't in a sense of you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now he's getting with a Crawford that's like, you know what I mean? So he gonna be turned. So we looking for the best Canelo.
The little altercation in New York City where Canelo pushed Crawford. Canelo pushed Crawford. Crawford stepped to him. He wanted to let him know. He wanted to show him, listen, I'm not afraid. He's not like the other fighters. So how did that play into the little bad blood?
Ain't no bad blood. There's no bad
blood,
man.
It's just to show him that he was.
Alphas. These are two alphas,
okay.
man. What are you talking about? These are two alphas. That's it. Ain't no bad blood.
That explains it. That explains
Respect
it.
and love for Canelo. Tremendous. Man, what he's done, we're fans of Canelo, bro. We done watched him. You know what I'm saying? They say Bill Haney put this in the atmosphere. Crawford wasn't looking for this, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I keep saying this, we're really young. Crawford is 37 years old, 35, 30. It's still a lot to go. We're not ready to go sit in our rocking chairs yet. So you need something to get you out of the bed every day. And Crawford is a born fighter. And you see Canelo said boxing is life. So it's a challenge. It's another way to get you out of the bed, to get you excited about something.
But Bernie, if he beats Canelo, this is such a tremendous feat. 3-time undisputed. You beat Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing. What's next for Crawford? Where would he go? Like, what next challenge could he face? Because he wants to continue, correct?
I'm not sure what he want to do, and I don't know how much further you can go after Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He's had a long career. He's been a champion for 10, 11 years. He's a four-weight world champion. He's a two-time undisputed champion. September 13th, he'll be a three-time undisputed champion. There's really not much further you can go after that, you know? So you know, like I say, he's a born fighter, and maybe he continue to fight, maybe he don't.
Well, fans, we look forward to it, man. Bernie, we wish you guys the best of luck on September 13th, and we appreciate your time, man. Let's go.
Shout out to Bernie the Boxers, man, compared to Broken Spence to Canelo. I mean, that broken is subjective, man, because, look, I get it, free bands. We feel like he wasn't what he needed to be. But what was wrong with him? That he was broken, right? What was wrong with him? Because he wasn't broken when he was snatching the belts off everybody else. It's funny how he only got broken when he got to Crawford. That argument will hold up better if, like, the accident or whatever happened, then he fought Crawford and then got beat up. But he went on to beat the hell out of guys and wasn't nobody saying nothing. And I'm leveling with you. Just feel me for a second, because I'm always going to be logical. Notice it wasn't broken up when he fought Danny Garcia. You get what I'm saying? He beat up Boo guys, wasn't nothing wrong. Then he got to Crawford. It's like, oh, well, he brought a broken Spence. You get what I'm saying? It's just kind of convenient that people kind of use that as to say, you get what I'm saying? To say, to take credit away from Crawford beating him, man. That's all that was. You know, beating him. You don't need to beat the guy. Like, what condition he is when you fight him is nothing you could control. And this is a dope thing about Crawford. Shout out to Tay, man. This is a dope thing about Crawford. So I forget Crawford took 2 tune-ups. Nah, well, don't forget Crawford was smart for taking any tune-up that he took. He was smart for doing it. Smart man. Smart man for getting a tune-up. But yeah, so you know, Spence wasn't broken for nobody but Crawford. And then it was dope about Crawford. I almost lost my train of thought. He made it clear that a lot of the reasons and the excuses that they was going to make, he said they was going to make them, and they did. You get what I'm saying? He said they was going to say this and that, and that's what everybody jumped on. It's like we do this too often. Like, we already find reasons and ways to take credit from a guy winning a fight. I just can't do that. I get it. Spence didn't look like himself, but I think a lot of that was Crawford, as well as, you know, maybe some of the outside the ring stuff catching up to him. That's possible, but you get what I'm saying? Why? What was it about Crawford that now all of a sudden makes Spence a broken guy? Because he done beat other fighters in the same situation under the circumstance. Think about it. He fought Danny right, like that was the first fight back. He wasn't broken then. Think about it. He beat him up, right? Then he stopped Ugas. It definitely wasn't feeling like he was broken then. Right, he was surging. They were saying he was going to snatch Bud eye and all this shit, break his ribs. He was the eye snatcher. It was doing all of that. And when it didn't happen, then they moved the goalpost, and it's like, well, Bud just beat a broken Spence and an injured Spence. It's like, injured, what was wrong with him? Like, we saying this stuff, but can we definitively say something was wrong, like, other than what you felt like he looked like? But like I said before, I think a lot of that was what Crawford was doing, too. I really do. So it's tough, man. It's tough, man. Boxing is very, like, if boxing fans be hard to please, man. His name right, look, I was able to tell. Yeah, you probably was, but you noticed nobody was saying that because winning kind of covers up any issues or lingering issues people may think you may have. So, but notice that wasn't the talking points about him being broke. It's just when he ran in the Bud, it's like, oh, he was this, he was that. And it's like, why wasn't he this or that for those other guys? And why wasn't those other guys, you know, able to beat him? You get what I'm saying? Why wasn't they able to beat him? Desert Storm, Tim Bradley, said Errol. 2 aggravation fights at 168. Get Canelo trouble. I'm telling you, they think it's just like over for the man. That's why I wish he'd get back, man, so people put some respect on his name. Teach. Core update is coming real soon. I was saying, well, shout out to my dog Remo. Yeah, sent me something. Shout out to Rainbow. Hold on. This is what he had sent me. I had seen this earlier too on the same, matter of fact, the same page. T.O. and Shakur, I'll pull that up. Double tap that screen. What's good with it, Teach? Let me pull this up. Yeah. I mean, it's still sounding like it's not dead. Like, right? It's still seeming like it's he's saying done deal, but you know, I take that stuff with a grain of salt. They say done deal so early. But this is the most recent thing I seen on it. Give me one quick second. Let me pull this up. Canelo mentioned me, one elite fighter. The good thing about that though, AI man, resumes don't win fights. Get what I'm saying? They can't fight for you. They really can't fight for you. Like you could fight, like I always say, you could fight King Kong, Godzilla, and the Incredible Hulk. But if you don't perform, when you get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez or Bud Crawford, you can get your ass handed to you. Yeah, but I think Bud Crawford has been constantly showing you how great he is for the longest. This is the most recent thing I seen Teach was this post with the poster saying it was a done deal for Riyadh season. But you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Who knows? If it is, it's great for boxing. I think we're gonna see a really good fight. I don't think T.O.'s gonna be an easy guy to beat, but I think he's a guy to be beaten. You know what I mean? And taken to school. And I think Shakur is that guy. But think about it, free bands. I hear what you're saying, but it applies on both ends. Canelo has shown you how much he's been great. Look, he close to 70 fights. He's fought from Mayweather to Danny Jacobs to Triple G to Kovalev to Dimitri Bivol. You get me? And they got some young guys in the mix too, right? So respect to him, but Terence Bud Crawford has shown you how great he is through the weight classes as well. They both 4 division champions. Get what I'm saying? 2-time undisputed in 2 different weight classes. First guy to have in the 4-belt era to add the belts at 140. He really got history on his side. Terence Crawford has shown us nothing short of greatness every single time. Get what I'm saying? So they both have shown it. That's what makes the fight intriguing. I think it's bigger, it's deeper than weight. Yeah, he might show us that it's weight classes, but what if that shit don't happen? What if the weight class is not the deciding factor in the fight? You get me? I mean, what if the weight difference, right? So just never know, man. Never know. I'm going to go with the person who fights at the weight class. I'm not oblivious to what Crawford's done, but I'm going up and fighting arguably the best person in the weight class is crazy. Nah, it's not as crazy as you think, man. Especially when a guy ain't as big as what you think he is, and he arguably could be a blown up 68-pounder. I try to tell y'all. Ain't that crazy, man? He just took advantage of a division I think that was lacking. And he's seen opportunity there once Benavidez did what he did. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. That's what I see. And now he's fighting a guy that he initially thought he wasn't going to get credit for fighting. And he is. So, I mean, but we're going to see. You ain't going to get credit for losing. You're going to get credit for fighting, but you ain't going to get credit for losing. Gonna get that ass kicked, man. But yeah, man, that's the most recent thing I seen with Shakur and Teofimo situation. But let's keep going, man. Lastly, let's get to a couple things. You know, it wouldn't be right if I didn't play a Tim Bradley video. Because you know Tim Bradley been all over this. 168 might be the best division now. Shh. Yeah. Hell no. 54. 54 is a lot deeper than 68 to me. And they got a better chance at fighting each other. And they got a better chance at fighting each other. Shout out to Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley. Let's hear him. It's only a short.
What it is. Yeah, it's different. Disobedient. Disobedient. You got to teach me. You can whoop my behind. You have to show me. Because you just can't say that.
Talk to him. Back. See you. What's good, Brody? How you
His mama got him ready for this moment. His mama got him ready for this moment. Yeah. Fighting grown men when he was a kid. beating on grown men.
Told y'all.
She used to pay people in the neighborhood to try to kick her by her son's behind, just to man him up. This ain't nothing new. Just because you big. Crawford seen big dude after big dude.
Yeah,
grown men.
Shout out to
And he
Jalil.
beat
I'm
their
gonna
ass.
tap in. We wrapping up now. I'm gonna make sure I
ESPN,
watch.
but I had to say that. I can say ass because it's a donkey. It's a donkey. So, you know,
Man, you already
mama,
know, man. Appreciate
his mama
you,
got
bro.
him ready
Much love
for this.
to the guys.
Yeah, no
Shout
doubt.
out to the guys, pod.
You know, having a thug mentality is a kill or be killed. Kill or be killed mentality.
Yes.
That's what we operate on.
Yes,
when I used to go into a fight, I'm like, bro, you gotta kill me to beat me, bro. You gotta kill me. I'm willing to endure whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Floyd Mayweather grew up in the hood, raised in the streets. Yeah, it's a mentality.
Not me, because think about it.
Superpower for this.
We listen to
Canelo
a lot
got
of
that
people.
Mexican
This dude,
pride.
a Hall of Famer. There's people
And
that
Crawford
ain't
got
even,
that thug
you know,
mentality. When I met Crawford,
ran a mile.
and I talked to people about him, because I was saying, yo, this ain't no
Like
regular
Tim.
fighter, man. This ain't no sparring partner. This a world champ. You know what they told me? They said, hey,
Told
Tim,
y'all. Talk to
he a
him,
thug.
Tim.
He ain't gonna be nothing, man.
Tell him what
He
it
can't
is.
leave the
Y'all
streets
double
alone.
tap that
He a
screen if
thug.
you have it, man.
That's what they
Support
told me.
Build. Hit that like
I said, okay.
Sub
Yeah.
to the channel.
That makes all
as
the
we
sense in
wrap
the
up
world.
another dope
That makes
build
all the sense in the
for
world.
today, man.
Why every time when we was in sparring, I would step my game up, he'll step his game up. He will match my intensity. That's what sets him apart. That mentality. That winning mentality. Being strategical. That's part of being a thug too, being in the streets. And look, let me tell y'all another thing. Crawford is here for a reason. Crawford's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be 6 feet under right now. God spared him for this moment. God spared him for everything that he got going on right now. He spared him for this moment. 6 feet under. Remember, he was sitting in the car, chilling with some homies. Bullet come through the back window. Yeah, thank God the bullet slowed down, hit him in the back of the head. If it went all the way through, it would have been over for Crawford. But God spared him for this moment right here. Right?
Talk
Spared
to him,
for this
Tim.
moment. Seriously.
Talk
You
to
can't
him,
mess
Tim.
with God's plan. You can't mess with his plan. I don't
God's
care how
plan,
you look at
tell
it.
him,
I don't
Tim.
care what you up against. You cannot stop it. You can't. I'm telling you. You can't stop it.
God's plan. Tell him, Tim. Tell him, Tim. He said, "Long stretch, Tim." You know, Tim got to be super. He got to go to the ends and back with it. I mean, to the ends and back, man. We just wrap it up. We like to get our clips in. Yeah, only way Crawford wins. We got the best stamina we've ever seen. Crawford always has stamina. He said, "Just what happened." Well, about the shooting. Shit, that was like real early, real early in his career. But God, you could look it up. I don't remember the year in which it happened, but early 2000 something, I believe, I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you could go look that up. Man, that's a story that he here for a real reason, you know. Crawford got more work to do. You feel me? Got more work to do, man. And he gonna start it with Nello. He gonna start with Nello. You know what I'm saying? The work starts with Canelo Alvarez, bro, on Saturday. Or the work continues, should I say, with Canelo Alvarez on Saturday. So Crawford gonna prove a lot of them naysayers wrong. You hear me? Heard about it, but didn't know it. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it real quick for y'all. Double tap the screen for me, man. My bad. You know, lie for the fight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, man. I think we should have some fun because I've been talking about it. I think it was right before he even turned pro. It's 2008, John, when that happened. 2008. Crawford body cut. Talk to him, Justice. Look, we're gonna call the fights, man. We're gonna call the fights and we're gonna have some fun doing it. We got one more day and then wake up, 2 more days, essentially. But One more day in the wake up, and then that night we got us a good fight. So I think the card is solid, man. It's good enough for me. It's free. Nobody got to pay no pay-per-view. You getting to see the epitome of what it means for the best to fight the best. Two of the most accomplished fighters in all of the sport, with a lot of history and accomplishments and accolades on their side. A lot of people riding with both sides. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those fights. It's just one of those fights. I remember what happened, Caleb in the mirror. Yeah, that shit, man. Crawford ain't neither one of them, though. You know, the problem with Caleb, he said him hosting the $30 fight night. Shout out to John. The problem with Caleb is the gas tank caught up to him, and Amir Khan was too brave for his own good. He won every single round up until he met the shadow round, but yeah, that's not Crawford. I think Crawford is more disciplined and responsible than that. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he'll put himself in harm's way like Amir Khan did. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he got all the intangibles. That's a fact. Shoot. He's homemade did. Man. Shout out to John. That's dope, yo. That's dope, man. And I hope everything work out in your favor too, bro. Really do. Shout out to John. But look, man, shout out to everybody rocking out. Appreciate y'all rocking out for another build, man. For me, you have it on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, he's prideful but smart though. Free bands and shit. Ain't nobody more prideful than Canelo. Why else you think he ain't fought Benavidez with his prideful ass? Tim Layton, what it do, my brother? How you feeling? Shout out to everybody, man. Another dope build in the books. We always building over here. We're just gonna keep it going. We got one more day, Friday tomorrow, and we got the fight Saturday, man. We get to talk all this we want, right? We're gonna have some fun doing it, yo. But again, I appreciate everybody tuning in and rocking out. Enjoy the rest of this good Thursday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m. y'all Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be back building, so turn your notifications on, sub to the channel, and I'll see all of y'all tomorrow. Peace to the
representing Break City,
finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meeting them with straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother Just